Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What is going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back. Days Gone Remastered. Survival 2. Permadeath. Whole game. That's right. You heard it here first, man. We're doing it. So we're moving forward with story missions in Lost Lake. Making pretty good progress, actually. We're a good ways into the actual story of Lost Lake chapter of the game. We've cleared like all of the hordes that are available to us, like literally all of them, I think. And we've done all of the other like side content aside from like camp jobs. But we're already level 3 with Tucker's camp. We're already level 3 with Iron Mike's camp, and we're level 2 with Copeland as well, which is as far as I intend to go there for now. So anyway, yeah, let's jump right into it. We'll say hi to the chat and we're going to kick this thing off. Let me start with Twitch today. We'll switch things up a little bit. Actually have someone in the Twitch chat. So we're going to start there. Junior Maddox 25. What's up, man? Welcome in. Also, let's see. Ackshot was the first one on YouTube tonight. Hello and welcome. Phoenix is here. Rodney Summertime Summers, Charles Beatty, Daryl and Warren, Jack Black, Melissa S., Robbie McCauley, John Wagner, let's see, Violent Jones, Matt Russo, Warhorse 500, and Robert Byers all made it in time for that first little opening of the stream shout out. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. So don't forget to like. Please do remember to hit like on the way in. And let's actually do the thing with the stuff. Let me make sure all my knobs are turned the right way. Yep, knobs are good. Okay. Fiddling with my knobs. And yeah, fucking A, man, let's do it. Survival 2. Permadeath. Whole game. I actually don't know what we need to go next. What we need to go do next. It's probably like some story shit or something. It's going to pop as soon as we leave camp. Does anybody else think the bike is like super fucking quiet when you're in camp? Like super quiet. And then as soon as you leave camp, it gets louder. Is it just me? Smash that bitch, right? Oh, wait, I need to slow down.
Alki, do you read me?
Interesting. To warm up, just to kind of get a little muscle memory going, I was playing my Hard 2 New Game Plus save where I have everything unlocked. We've got maxed out health. It's not a permadeath run. It was just my Hard 2 late game save that I keep for fucking around and recording content. So I was just rushing around, slaughtering hordes with the MG55, you know, just like I don't give a shit, don't have a care in the world. And now I'm like, oh, wait, permadeath. Oh, yeah. Shit. Slow down. It does seem quieter, doesn't it?
Deacon St. John, this is Lost Lake.
There it is.
Yeah, Mike, this is Dig.
Probably.
I heard you tracked down Harp.
No,
I was hoping
not
you'd
yet.
bring him in for trial.
Hammer Valley, welcome in. Hammer Valley, how's it going? New supporter over on Patreon. Thank you for that, Hammer Valley. Really appreciate you, man. I hope you got that message that I sent you. Patreon's user interface is fucking weird. So when you're trying to send a thank you note to someone, I never know if you're actually going to get it or not. Fucking Patreon, man. It's like they've been around forever. Lots of people are still using it, but they just have the weirdest user interface. We still don't have a story mission available, do we? Do we have one in another place? We do not. Okay. Well, basically just cruising around, waiting to see what's going to happen. I guess we'll go get some meat. Yeah. There's what we're waiting for. Addie on the radio.
Patients overheard us. They might know where you can find a healthy dog.
Okay.
I know where to find a healthy dog.
There's a small
That way.
resort south of Sherman's camp. A bunch of cabins in the woods. You know the one I mean?
I do.
Okay, it's off Santiam Highway. The same road you take to the old...
She's about to throw some shade on Ricky for running off with Deacon all day.
Over there to see the horde.
Obi-Wan, Craig Nobi. Craig, what's up, man?
That day you guys were gone all day.
Deacon Week. Welcome in, Deacon. Going on a bike ride. All right.
Okay, yeah, I know where you
See you in a bit then. Oh, Robbie, your best friend, Randy, got to meet Chum Lee from Pawn Stars. Whoa, okay, that's kind of cool. Man, that show used to be super fucking popular. 8-Bit Terror. Welcome in, 8-Bit. Eating dinner in the garden. Oh, that's adorable. I wish I was out there with you, man. Safely under the mosquito net. Aw, darling. All right, well, we got a story mission. We were waiting on one of those. Let's go do it. Slow down. Pay attention. Take your time. Don't think about the gorgeous chick sitting on your deck. Mark G. What's up, Mark? What's going on, man? Something Wicked. This way comes. Welcome in, Something Wicked. Jersey Gamer. Fucking mosquitoes, man, I swear. Like, seriously, like, what purpose do they serve in the local ecosystem? Like, I can't imagine. I mean, even like wasp and shit serve a purpose in the ecosystem. They're, you know, all kinds of different bugs and vermin. They serve a purpose in the ecosystem. What the fuck are mosquitoes good for? Spreading disease and population control amongst humans, I guess. Like, seriously, what the fuck do they do, man? What is it? Entomologists? People that study bugs? Do we have any entomologists with us? Or is that etymologist? No, etymologist is languages, right? I can never fucking remember. I always get those mixed up. It's like podiatrist and pediatrist. Like, I know what they mean. I still get them mixed up all the time.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Okay, all right, they serve as food for other things. Well, all right, okay, fodder for birds. I'll allow it. Well, I need them birds to do a better fucking job at eating them, though. That's what it is. I just need the birds to do a better job at eating them, motherfuckers. Yeah, they give you itchy bumps in weird places. Well, I mean, I can go to a brothel on the docks for itchy bumps in weird places, man. There's more fun ways to get that. Keep the frogs fed, so we have music at night. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna need the frogs to do a better job at eating them, motherfuckers, man.
Hello.
Do we need to get some frogs in our garden? I guess is what it is. Carl Marks, welcome in, Carl. What's up, man?
All right, come in.
So Deacon Week, you made your decision, huh? You're gonna divorce Apple and go back to Android. All right.
Fine. Have it your way.
Honestly, I feel like in the long run, that's the best decision. Because like years ago, I had an iPhone when iPhone was the only smartphone available. I had an iPhone back when AT&T was the only company you could get an iPhone from. Because AT&T had an exclusivity contract with Apple. It's the only place you could get one. So I had one for years, and I enjoyed it. It was cool having, you know, like when it was the only smartphone, aside from like a BlackBerry or something. And I decided later in life to divorce Apple and switch to Android phones. And I went ahead and I got an iPad so that I could have access to all the shit I had bought off of iTunes, you know, books, movies, music, stuff like that I had bought from iTunes. And I never used the iPad. It's like, well, I guess I didn't really need that shit anyway, did I? Never use it. You have both. Junior Maddox on Twitch has both and prefers Android, yeah. Jersey Gamer, the only animal I know of that isn't food for anything is bed bugs. What the fuck eats those? I know, right? You'd have to set other bugs loose in your house to eat the bed bugs. All right, we got another skill point, which honestly we have 2 skill points. We're at that point in the game where there are very few skills left that I need to define my character build. I pretty much have everything I want. I have carry that weight, which to me is the single most important skill in the game. Once I get that, I'm kind of done with the survival tree for a while. We have both of these. We have Up the Ante, which doubles the carry capacity, the reserve ammo capacity for all weapons, all ranged weapons. And we also have Head Rush, which gives us a little bit of health back every time we make a headshot kill. And then on melee, we also have the Executioner skill. So, I mean, I'm kind of up there where I have everything I need. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 birds, 1 bullet, which increases projectile penetration for ranged weapons. I'm going to go ahead and get that because we are going to be taking on the Sawmill and Iron Butte Horde pretty soon. We've already done literally every other horde that is available in the game right now. But we'll be taking on the Sawmill Horde before long. And I know that 2 birds, 1 bullet will help with that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Shit, that was the only other one I was like, I kind of want that. I do like, oh, well, hang on. I just had a thought. We are going to be taking on that fucker, that guy, Carlos. We're going to be taking him on before long. So I guess it would be cool to have the boot knife combos do twice the normal damage. That might make that fight a little bit easier. So we'll do that as well. All right, let me catch up with the chat. We'll keep going. Heidi, hey, Heidi, welcome in, girl. What's going on? Yeah, Android for life. Yes, ma'am. Hello and welcome. Lower lips liquor. Okay. Hello, Rex in chat. What's up? LLL. Let's see. Yeah, put spiders under the bed so you get rid of your bed bugs. I know, right? Raven Black Sparrow Plays is here. Raven, what's up, man? BA Striker 7, welcome. Taco Man 99, howdy. Irish Molly is here. Good evening, Irish Molly. Let's see. The river water is mutating the cockroaches. Oh my God, they are Kevlar plated and will fight you. Oh my goodness. Aziz, welcome in. Aziz J, how's it going? Good to have you with us this evening. Raekwon the chef is here. Raekwon, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? All right. Yeah, at least, I don't know. Roaches, shit, they probably do bite people. I wouldn't be surprised. Man, down in Texas, we had fucking cockroaches that fly. Like it's limited flight, kind of like a chicken flies. They'll just kind of jump and hop around a long ways. I'm here, Skizzo. We literally had like fucking roaches that would fly. I'm trying to help you help the camp. Sir K Daddy, welcome in, Sir K Daddy. What's going on? Turtle 4614.
Damn it, Skizzo, this better be good.
Only pissed off.
All right, so trying to help the camp. This story mission is the one, that's right, we talked about this last time. This story mission is the one where you go into Iron Butte with Skizzo, and spoilers, but once you get in there, you do actually end up losing some of your gear. Not necessarily all of it, but you do lose gear. I have a method that I like to use where I plant my bombs and stuff like that. Anything you can sit on the ground, I like to plant those so that we don't lose them during that mission, but you still end up losing other shit. This is actually a good time, and I actually picked up this trick from 8-Bit Terror, host of the Days Gone podcast. This is actually a good time to go kill more hordes, because you know you're going to lose shit anyway. You might as well use it killing hordes. At this point, we only have the Iron Butte Horde and Sawmill Horde. And shit, we can't get to Iron Butte Horde yet. We can't even do them yet. We could do the Sawmill, but we cannot do the Iron Butte Horde because we don't have that region fully unlocked yet. So actually, it's not that good of a time to go do hordes. So we've already done all that. I guess it would be a good time to do the Lost Lake hordes, which we kind of already did. Interesting. How are we doing on bounties and stuff? We're level 3 here. We only have 43 bounties. So we don't need bounties to trade in until we ride south to do the Riding Nomad mission. So I'm just curious. Reckon we ought to go kill the Sawmill? I mean, that's one way to use your resources, right? Go take out the mother flipping Sawmill Horde. On Survival 2, Permadeath. We'll go do the Sawmill Horde early. It's a gamble. It is a gamble at this point. We don't have napalm Molotovs yet. I'm trying to think, what am I missing that I would normally have at this point? I would normally have the Chicago Chopper. And like if you were doing it in story progression, late game, you'd have access to the Chicago Chopper. You would, me personally, I'd have access to the MG55 by this point, by that point in the story when you actually go to take on the Sawmill Horde. Man, I think we're good. I think we're actually good to do the Sawmill. We're going to give it a shot. Let's see if doing the Sawmill Horde early is what ends this run. We do have access to the IDF pup. We do not have the magazine extension for it, which would be nice, but we do have the IDF pup. So we've got a nice, highly precise automatic rifle for the primary slot. And we've also got the MG45 with the magazine extension. We do have the magazine extension for the MG45.
You be careful out there.
Damn, I should change the title of this episode to Sawmill Horde Early.
There
I
you are, look.
guarantee you we get more views doing it that way. Fucking guarantee you.
One of the guys brought in a sick collie. It's a beautiful dog.
We're full up on flashbangs. We're full up on grenades. We're full up on literally everything except for remote bombs. And I don't really use that many remote bombs against the Sawmill Horde. I generally only use like one. And I don't use attractors or tractor bombs. I find attractors are not very effective versus the Sawmill Horde simply because there are so many of them. There are just so fucking many of them. Your attractor may pull 25 to 30, and then you still have 300 swarming your ass. Yeah, Raekwon, you kind of forget how long it can take to kill the Sawmill Horde as opposed to the others, yeah. I see there's a question in the chat. Jersey, I got 4 hordes killed early because I wanted that gun. Can't remember the name. That is the SMP-9, correct. Yeah, we got grenades. We got the IDF pup, MG45. We have proximity mines. We just got the skill that makes our firearms do more penetration. Man, I think we're ready. Let's go do the Sawmill Horde, and then we'll take Skizzo's bitch ass into Iron Butte.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's give it a shot, man. Let's go see. We'll fucking die to something stupid on the way.
Addy, you there?
Yeah, Deacon, what's up?
I got Boozer the dog.
See, we got Junior Maddox over there on Twitch saying, yeah, you'll be fine if you use the environment stuff. Yeah. And let's see, Tyler Wolf 13 is popping in on Twitch as well. What's up, Tyler? How's it going? Yeah, it's been a good Monday so far. I actually wasn't feeling good earlier today, man. I was, kind of felt like shit. Wound up laying down, taking a nap too. Just did not feel right. Feeling better now, though. Thank you for asking. I knew you were going to ask. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it can be done. Lower lips liquor. I see you there in the chat. All right, we got a screamer there. There we go. See if we even have the horde here. They are there. Okay, so we're going to put the bike in position. And we're going to go ahead and set up.
Deke, you there?
Yes, I am.
Booze man, what's up?
I just wanted to say thanks for the dog.
It's no worries, brother.
Anubhav, welcome in. Anubhav, what's going on,
Leave me
man?
alone. What was I supposed to do?
Hey, get down. Hey. Come on. Easy. Yeah, sure it followed you. Hey, I named him Jack.
Yeah, Jack would have loved that.
No, he wouldn't. That's why I did it. Actually, I'm going to pull this just a little bit further forward.
All right, enough.
Did I?
Okay, Deke,
Yeah, we're good.
I gotta
Okay.
go. Boozer out.
All right. So, little thing I like to do. We're going to try my normal method here. Melissa, thank you for that reminder. Yeah, 51 watching and only 25 likes. I know we can do better. Please do remember to hit like on the video on the way in. Oh, I see. I didn't read your full comment there. Lower lips liquor. I see you had the MG55 with you when you did it. You must have been on a New Game Plus run. Yeah, this is not New Game Plus. I only have the items that are available at this point in the game. Damn, it looks like I should actually pick some stuff up too. It looks like we can pick up crafting items. We should probably do that because we may end up needing to craft stuff as we go. So while it's still daylight, I'm going to make a run through here picking items up. Pick up crafting materials and stuff. and then we will camp until night. I prefer to do the Sawmill Horde at nighttime. In fact, this is one of like 2 hordes in the entire game that I actually recommend doing it at nighttime, because it puts them in a position where they're kind of easier to get to. There we go. We didn't really need that much stuff. Okay. I think we will need some alarm clocks for attractors and attractor bombs, but boy, get your ass off that fence. You walk beside the fence, and Deacon's trying to go through it. Anyway, what was I saying? He's trying to go through the fence again. I had to pull him away from it. I was trying to say, I don't really use attractors or attractor bombs versus the Sawmill Horde, generally speaking, simply because there are just so many of them. I find it to be relatively ineffective, because you may pull off, 25, 30 of them, whatever, with your attractor, and then you've still got like 300 of them swarming your ass. What's the best way to start clearing hordes? That is actually a fantastic question, Aziz, and I do have an answer for you. If you'll scroll up just a little bit, you'll see in the chat, my moderator, Violent Jones, put a link to Rex's Unlock the SMP9 Early tutorial. That right there is where you want to start. If you're interested in killing hordes early in the game, that is how you do it. Just follow that video step by step, and it will show you everything you need to know in order to start clearing hordes literally in the first hour of gameplay. Within the first 2 hours of gameplay, you can have the SMP9 unlocked, which requires you to kill 4 hordes. Yeah, and also, Raekwon, you got it, buddy. We also have the Horde Killer Masterclass, which is one that teaches tactics for engaging all of the hordes. It's just really effective, simple, effective tactics that work against every horde in the game. Yeah, now we're doing good. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to camp until night, and then we're going to set up to engage the horde. Yeah, that would be the MG45, correct. Good call there, 8-bit terror. And I failed to say hello, Oscar G, what's up, man? Welcome in. The Sawmill Horde is, in fact, the biggest horde in the main game. And yes, we are going to take it on early. Early in the game. On Survival 2. Permadeath. So the stakes are high. This could go badly. I mean, I have a pretty effective method for how I like to do it. But nothing is guaranteed. I mean, if we fuck this up, it's game over. Okay. 500. That's correct, Oscar. Yes, sir. 500. Okay. It is currently nighttime. 6:04 p.m. At roughly 7 p.m., the horde will start to move into their feeding pit. And that is the place you want to start your encounter. So I'm going to go ahead and set up some stuff. We'll set some goodies up here just in case. I have a couple of ways I like to do this. May set up a fallback point just in case. This is where I like to put my remote bomb on this little feller right here.
Never know what hit him.
And then the rest of what we're going to do, most of everything we're going to do is just going to be from over here. We'll use this train tunnel and these choke points right here. They split and come this direction. There are 3 ways they go when they follow you this way. Here, over there, and one more right here. They'll split off down these 3 paths. So we've already got those paths kind of blocked. Where are they actually at right now? I don't think they're in there. They fucking despawned when we camped. They despawned. Well, that's going to make it easy to set the mines. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and set our mines, and then we will very likely make a save game at the bike and reload that save game. That should get the horde to spawn in properly. I like to have one about right here, kind of where the tunnel kind of brings them in. And I like to put one about, just right in here. You have kind of a natural choke point formed between this stack of wood and the wall. And a little further back, I don't want to go too far with it. Yeah, right in here ought to work. I do try very carefully to not put them too close together. You do not want them too close together. You don't want them close enough together that they detonate each other. And really, they're not there to stack up and make kills. Those bombs are there to create distance. I want the bombs to take out the freakers that are in the lead and create some distance, buying me some time to reload, hit a focus cocktail, things like that. All right, so we're going to load this save and see if the horde spawns back in. Juan Diaz, what's up, man? And louder than you here as well. Welcome in. Signing in first time tonight for the Sawmill Horde. Oh, you accidentally stumbled into this, huh? Joshua Mixon, that's right. You can use the bike as a choke point. I have it set up there so I can get in those bushes there and get some concealment and then hit the saddlebags if necessary. Logan Cunningham, what's up, Logan? How do I unlock hordes early in the game? Okay, if y'all don't mind, if somebody would please link the Horde Killer Masterclass video for me. And also, oh shit, Cap's not here. I know he knows the command for, there's a command for linking the list of hordes. Because there is, Logan, all of the hordes in the game are story locked in some way. Every horde is locked behind story progression. They will only start to spawn at specific points in the story. My Horde Killer Masterclass video, which actually I think I have a link to that one here. Boom. Okay, there it is. I saw 8-Bit Terror just linked it for me. The Horde Killer Masterclass. In that video, it contains a link to a Reddit post that will detail when every single horde spawns. So it'll let you know exactly when all the hordes start to spawn. And there's also another video. I'm just going to go ahead and link the entire Art of War playlist. In that Art of War playlist, you'll find a video that's maximize your XP gains and level up fast. It's there. Yeah, man, we got you. Actually, dude, you'll have to skip around a bit, but just follow along with the earlier videos in this series. Just go back to like episode, I don't know, it's probably 4 or 5. The episodes are all labeled like SMP9 early, auto shotgun early, level 3 with Tucker's Camp early. They're all labeled pretty clearly so you can tell which one's which. When I put the cursor somewhere else, though, babe, it makes Twitch freak out. It like starts spamming stuff in other places. That's why I keep it there. I know it double posts in that window, but then if I move the cursor out of that spot, then it fucks up and activates other stuff. So I don't know how to make it not do that. But okay. I need to say hello to Manoj Patel. Welcome in, Manoj. How you doing? Let's see. But yeah, just check out the earlier videos in this series and you'll be able to clearly see how I get to Tucker's Camp really, really early and get the MG45 unlocked early. There is a method for it. There we go. The horde has spawned in. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to hold off a minute and let them get down into their feeding pit. We're just being patient for a moment just to let them trickle down into that feeding pit. And once they're down there, then we're going to engage. Oh yeah, Deacon Week, man. It's a hard time of year to be in landscaping and stuff like that, for real. Did I miss saying hi to anybody? I think I said hi to everybody. Yeah, there we go, Violent Jones. That's the one. The video to maximize your XP gains. Now, I've read your comment more closely, Logan, and what you're actually asking for isn't XP, it's trust. Trust with Tucker's Camp. You'll want to get camp trust with Tucker's Camp. And that is done mostly just by doing activities in the map. I'll show you real quick. Doing stuff like clearing the ambush camps, infestation zones, Nero checkpoints, clearing the hordes. And you can see if you look in the lower left-hand corner of the map, you see the list. Nero checkpoints, infestations, ambush camps, hordes, clearing that kind of stuff. And also doing the encampment jobs there. the orange map marker jobs, that is how it's done. That's how you get trust with Tucker's camp. All right, let's do it. I think we're ready to start. All right. You guys just entertain yourselves for a minute. I'm going to be busy for a little while. That bomb did not go off. I heard it ding, but it did not detonate. Now this next bomb, if it goes off as expected, will buy me a little more time to reload, pop a focus cocktail, stuff like that. Okay, that's your break line of sight, allowing us to get into these bushes here. All right, we're good to go for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit the saddlebag. Boop. Full ammo with everything. And we're just going to be patient. Just be patient. Allow them a moment to get back down to their pit. Also being hyper vigilant for anything else that may be in the area. Especially being at night, you could have anything spawn in. There could be wolves, runners, screamers, breakers, other random freaks just wandering around. We'll go ahead and craft a couple of focus cocktails. Okay. And we're just going to hang out here for a sec. Let them settle down. Yeah, something wicked. It always works that way. The flashlight, you can turn it on briefly, and it will stun the freakers. It's light in their eyes. I think even the initial tutorial mission where you're in the tunnel with Boozer clearing that first nest, I think it tells you something about using the flashlight to blind them. I could be wrong, though. Tony Rush is here. Welcome in, Tony. I see a question there. How come the reticle is different? So I have this persistent center dot turned on. There's that. But then it's different for every weapon. Like the MG45s, your big machine guns have a really large targeting reticle, where your more precise weapons have a smaller, tighter targeting reticle. And I think even the auto shotgun has a big, wide one like this. Okay, they should be down there in their pit. I think it's time. But yeah, in the settings, if you're on the remaster, you have accessibility settings, and you can turn on a persistent center dot, which I like to keep turned on. Okay. Now, something else I like to do, it's really not or shouldn't be necessary at this point. I do generally go ahead and set up bombs again. I just like to kind of control these choke points here. Like I say, it's really not necessary. If we had a Horde health bar, we're probably at least half done or more. I heard a breaker. This could be bad. The problem is he's going to make the Horde freak out down there. Split them up. I hear them going after the breaker. Ideally, if things work out okay, the Horde will go after that breaker, kill him, and then go right back down to their little feeding pit. I don't know why that first bomb didn't go off properly. I heard it ding, 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 but it didn't actually detonate. It's a little bit concerning. Mike 420, what's up, Mike? I also hear random freaks moving around. That could be problematic. There was room on the helo for Boozer. Right? Yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah, I've got enemies up on top of this tunnel. I'm going to have to take care of them before they break out before they detonate my mines. There you are, old bastard. Oh, that might have been a straggler from the Horde even. No, the only remote bomb that I have set is over there on that propane tank in case I need it. We shouldn't need it, but it is there just in case. Okay. No, sir. I told you to equip a motherfucking remote bomb, or pipe bomb, I mean to say. Yeah, I saw the comment about the weapon wheel being trickier to use in the remaster. I don't really think so. You know what? I think I may try something a little bit different. Let's just go. Yeah, do not want to be close to these bombs when they go off. We are going to have enemies coming in from the tunnel again. No shit. All right. Healing. I don't know what detonated that, unless it was something came up behind me. No, we're good. Our health is full now. Should be just about done with the Horde. Minus a few stragglers here and there, we should be about done. Honestly, not sure what detonated that bomb. I didn't see or hear anything close to me. I believe that's it, guys. Yeah, there's that breaker that distracted them temporarily earlier. Possibly a wolf, but I don't think so, because we would have seen or heard it. And there would be a corpse. So it is possible, but I don't think that's likely. I think it was something else. It's probably just a freak coming in around the back end of the tunnel, or one got super close to me that I just didn't notice, possibly. Or maybe just Days Gone being fucky and weird, man. I don't know. But that's it, dude. That's the Sawmill Horde. Got them early.
Better idea.
There we go. I do love the sound of the MG45 going off. Hell yeah. Or I'm sorry, the M25. Its official designation. And check it out. We didn't even have to use the pup or really even the SMP9 all that much. That was cool. That went well. Yeah. What's Sawmill Horde? Sleazy. Welcome in, Sleazy. Just said a spoiler. Yeah, probably. We do talk about spoilers in this game. Now you're going to go water the garden. All right. Now, I actually do want to use the expanded radius of the minimap when you hop on the bike. I think there's some corpses down here by the water. Yeah, we're not going to bother with those. I'm looking for any freaker bounties we left. Yep, no more bounties. All right. No, she's literally watering the garden. It's hot here and our plants and trees are dying. Mark, what's up, Mark Brewington? How you doing, bud? All right. Yeah, there's some stuff we can grab here. I was thinking it's kind of pointless to pick up crafting materials because we know we're about to lose a lot of shit before we go into Iron Butte. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is what set off the bomb, though. Because I know something triggered that remote bomb. All right, I'm sorry. I mean to say proximity bomb. Something triggered the proximity bomb, but I don't know what. It could have been a freaker coming around the back side of the tunnel, coming up behind me, or it could have been anything fucky and weird. No telling. One just got too close to me. Gomer Black Magic, what's up, man? Oh, what is the high going to be for you tomorrow, Melissa? I forget, what part of the country are you in? Here I am. I'm still picking up crafting materials. Let me get the fuck out of here. Go get on with the next story mission. Matt, what's up, Matt? In reference to the weapon, I can only use one hand because I have CP, which did not have to hold a button to use the... Oh, yeah, the weapon wheel, yeah. Yeah, it can be a little tricky. Especially if you have, like, dexterity issues, mobility issues, stuff like that. Now, Carl, let me ask. I see your comment there, Carl. Had a proximity bomb go off. Okay. Just at random? Were you throwing something near it? Because I've noticed sometimes if you throw an attractor or a grenade or something over your proximity bomb, it will set off your proximity bomb. And I do not know why. It's just one of those weird things that happens sometimes when you toss certain items over a bomb that you have set, it will set it off. Or did it just go off randomly with nothing else happening nearby? Chris, hey, I saw your name pop up earlier and I failed to say hello. Sorry, bud. Christian, what's up, man? Set off your own proximity traps, yeah. Grenades, pipe bombs, etc. will set off the proximity shit, yeah. Now, one thing that really frustrates me, and some of you may have heard me talk about this, on the PC version of Days Gone, if you were playing on the PC version, proximity remote bombs, yeah. These fuckers, remote bombs, the ones that you're supposed to be able to detonate with a button press, they do not function properly, or it's possible for them to malfunction on the PC version. What will happen is they will they just go off anytime freakers get near. Rather than going off with a timed button press, they just go off whenever enemies get near. Pisses me off, man. Yes. Oh, yeah. Now, you can intentionally set off your bombs and mines by throwing a grenade near them. One will detonate the other. So you can do that intentionally if you want like a double explosion. You can also shoot the mines and set them off if you didn't know that. I always thought that was pretty interesting.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you learn the hard way about remote bombs and just stick with the tractor bombs and stuff. Yeah. I mean, on the PlayStation version, the remote bombs do function as intended. You can use them normally. They go off with a button press so that you can do like precisely timed detonations.
Yep.
But on the PC version, it is possible for your remote bombs to freak out and just go off whenever freakers get near them.
Good choice.
Here I am. I'm refilling all my shit. I know we're about to go into Iron Butte and lose our stuff.
Be such a stranger.
It's habit. Keeping my stuff full. You were playing on PC and the remote bombs worked fine for you. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. For me, I guess it's maybe something to do with my profile in particular, because on 3 different playthroughs on PC, it's been 2 different machines, and also Claire Weaver, 8-Bit Terror, using my PC for her PC playthrough. So
See you around.
2 different machines and 2 different people playing. We have confirmed that remote bombs on my PC
How you been?
copy of the game do not work properly. They are always, remote bombs just go off whenever freakers get near them.
I got this.
I haven't tested it since the patch. Yeah, I have not tested it in the most current version on PC. Mostly just because it pissed me off so bad I quit playing on PC entirely. I don't play on PC anymore because of that. Okay, we don't have any. So yeah, just those 2 bombs there. We can plant those there, and when we come back, they'll still be there. You won't lose them.
Open the gate.
Nice to see you again.
All right, let's go pop in and chat with Schizo's bitch ass. Today wasn't that hot here. Yesterday was bad. Yesterday we had like 101, I think was the high. But today wasn't all that bad.
All right, I'm here. What do you want?
Kaze, welcome in on Twitch. Kaze, how you doing?
Come on, in here.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Yeah, Kaze, we because we're already monetized on YouTube, just watching on YouTube, we get like ad revenue and stuff like that. But we're not affiliated on Twitch yet, and we're trying to get there. Well, the only way to get there is to have more viewers on Twitch. So really it's, really it's a preference of the viewer. If you like Twitch's user interface and you prefer watching your live streams on Twitch, pop in over there. That's where we want you. We want you where you're happiest. But if you prefer watching on YouTube, well, come on over to YouTube. On YouTube, again, because we are, monetized on YouTube, we have things like you can get memberships and have the perks and benefits of being a member on YouTube and things like that.
Get the dead cord. We blow the cave.
We just don't have that available on Twitch yet. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
They have sealed the goddamn border. They sealed the tunnel. If I go through there, I'm starting a war.
Lexi Price, welcome in, Lexi. 105 for the last 3 days where you were at. Good Lord, with today a nice break down to 75.
As you can. Hopefully we won't need it, but you never know. And then meet me here. Because there's a trail that goes over Iron Ridge.
What?
Right
What are you
there.
talking about?
Just trust me.
Jesus.
Are you in? I'll see you there.
I see. Who's that? Raven saying it's possible it was too close to the other bomb. That is possible, but not likely. That's one thing I'm always really careful about. I'm always really careful to make sure that I space them out enough so that they don't detonate each other. Because I don't stack up the bombs where they're close to each other in order to get a lot of kills on the freaks. I actually put the bombs in specific positions just to create distance. What they're there for is to take out the freakers that are in the lead and get them off of my tail, buying me time to reload, pop a focus cocktail, stuff like that. All right, guys, we are headed into Iron Butte with
How's my
Schizo.
favorite bounty hunter?
I got this.
Yeah, just the vibration in the tunnel got it. That's possible.
Schizo, I'm ready.
You coming? Remember where we're meeting. West of Malacca Lake.
Yeah, I'll be there.
So later, once we get the Iron Butte region fully unlocked, then we will go and do the Iron Butte Horde as well. But that's going to be a little while. We have several story missions to go before we can get Iron Butte fully unlocked. Junior Mattis asking a good question on Twitch. How much do you need to do in Horde mode in order to unlock Sarah's gas tank?
You out there?
In order to unlock Sarah's gas tank in Horde mode,
I've been looking for you.
you must
Power back on to most of the camp,
only
including my
have
cabin.
to reach the minimum score
I even found an old water
in
meter that
all
works.
4 regions. So you have to hit the minimum top score in all 4 regions. It's really not that bad,
Hey, what
just doing that much.
Schizo and I, we're gonna get the det cord for those explosives.
But you have to hit what they have listed as the minimum top score
but where?
in all
The
4
place
map
around here
regions.
with dead cord is
Ricky, hey, you're cutting out. I can't hear you. I'll talk to you just as soon as we get back.
Dude crossing the road. Well, 2 years ago, that would have gone splat.
Alan Pill. What's up, Alan? How's it going? Notifications from Twitch are faster. Well, there are more people on YouTube. So watching on both. Right on. Thank you. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Watch on both.
This is it.
Alan in with the correct answer.
Gotta take a closer look.
Let's see. No, Kaze, I see your question there on Twitch. This is Survival 2 is the difficulty setting that we're playing on. This is my first run on Permadeath, and so far, knocking on wood, so far we have not had any deaths. So yeah, this is my Permadeath run. But the difficulty setting that we're playing on is Survival 2. That's the highest difficulty setting. And Anubhav has popped in on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, Carl, yeah, I see your question there about the poison darts with the B&D sniper rifle. I think it's a lot of fun, but I find it to be really inconsistent. Like sometimes you'll fire one of those poison cloud darts into the middle of a horde and get 20 kills. Sometimes you'll fire one directly into the middle of the horde and get 0 kills. I've always wondered, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, what is the thing that I'm missing, you know? Never have been able to figure that out. It's just really inconsistent. The only thing that really bothers me about the B&D sniper rifle is that the standard rifle rounds cannot be suppressed. You cannot put a suppressor on the rifle, which, I mean, to me, that kind of makes it useless as a video game sniper rifle if I can't put a silencer on it. But the other darts are fun, like the electric darts, the explosive darts, the poison cloud darts. Those are fun. Like I say, I find the poison cloud darts to be really inconsistent. I have gone the wrong way. I was thinking the other mission where you meet Schizo. To go take on the breaker. All right, I gotta get my head in the game, man. You guys entertain yourselves. I'm busy. Trying not to die on permadeath run. Yeah, the lack of suppressor just does not make any sense. Yeah, Jack Black. I like my fast travel.
Is go in through their goddamn back door.
On foot?
So, Kaze, the only real difference between the difficulty settings is how much health the enemies have and how much damage they do. It doesn't affect the rate of ammo, like finding ammo. It doesn't affect finding items in the world. All of the items in the world are exactly where they're supposed to be. And also the horde sizes are unaffected. All the hordes are still the same size. So really the only thing it changes is how much health the enemies have and how much health they take when they hit you, and the heads up display. Like, as you can see, I have to press a button to bring up my mini map. There is no heads up display on survival difficulty, and there's no fast travel either. So it removes fast travel. It removes your heads up display. And I guess there are a couple of other small differences. Like when you hit survival vision, it doesn't put the little white triangle showing you where loot is. And also you'll never see enemy movement on your minimap. Because normally you have like the red blips on your minimap to show you when enemies are near. You don't get that on survival difficulty. Yeah, I know, right? You can put a suppressor on a 50 cal on the fucking BFG 50 caliber sniper rifle, but you can't put a suppressor on the unique BND sniper rifle.
I just had a run-in with them at Rogue Camp.
Hey, Carlos said there was a mistake.
Raekwon, you really don't have to do anything special to unlock the BND sniper rifle. All you have to do is start a New Game Plus playthrough. If you play on New Game Plus, it is immediately available in your very first weapon locker. Oh, Kaze, you were asking about the heads-up display a while back? Yeah. Yeah, the heads-up display is disabled when you are on survival difficulties.
Guess we're gonna find out. How'd you get through before?
Hey, there used to be an old wooden ladder left by miners.
Oh, Melissa working on that pasta salad.
Over here.
Sounds yummy.
Boost me up. You ready?
Yeah.
Go. Got it. Look around down there. See if that ladder's there somewhere. I'll take a look up here.
Okay, hurry it up. We gotta be in and out of Ripper territory before it gets light.
Yeah? Tell me something I don't know.
Your mom's a whore. Oh, wait, you probably did know that.
Wolves! Look out!
I got him.
I can't see them for my own smoke. Oh, I was hoping we'd get both of them with that.
That's the last of them. Schizo.
So, the smoke bomb still helped. It kept them all pinned down. Kieran, welcome in. Kieran, how's it going? Yeah, Schizo is a bitch, yeah. True story. Oh, yeah, Raven, I did see that video you shared. Yeah, man, it's crazy. In that opening sequence there, when Deacon gets that, you get that first jump scare in the tunnel, Deacon totally has a knife in each hand. He is dual-wielding boot knives, man. He's got one in each hand. Weirdest damn thing.
I found a map in Mike's papers showing some of these old Forest Service trails.
I'm sure Iron Mike loves you.
We currently have 69 viewers.
What the old man doesn't know won't hurt him.
Sure.
Anyways, you can see the trail's in bad shape. was marked on the map as closed. You see that?
Yeah, a Ripper bonfire.
You ever seen one before?
No.
They call it a gathering. Heard they do.
So it helped you out, Carl. Okay, cool.
Let's go around. I don't want any part of that.
Hell with that, I want to see it.
Hey, Drifter.
Not anymore.
Yeah, folks, if you are fans of Days Gone, you need to check out the new channel that we launched, the Hey Drifter channel. It is a full collaboration between myself, Spawnicus Rex, and 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast. And the Hey Drifter channel is all Days Gone, all day long. It is nothing but deep dives into the lore, the characters, the story, the world. It's clips from the podcast where it's like, you know, specific bits of information that we picked up from when Claire was able to interview actors from the game, developers who worked on the game, the writer who wrote the story, all that shit, man. Kieran, I do not normally stream on the weekends. My stream schedule is usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. However, I have taken a new job recently, which I'll be starting pretty soon. So my schedule is going to change. I recommend just keeping your notifications turned on. And you can also join our Discord. You'll often get updates, which, shit, I've been forgetting to update Discord when I go live. Anyway, we do have a Discord, which is a great place to get updates for when we are going to go live outside of our normal schedule.
We get caught out here.
Raven checking out. All right, Raven, we'll see you later, man. So I may end up doing some weekend streams like during the day because I'll be working evenings at my new job. So I'll be working like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mountain Time. But, so you may end up seeing some daytime streams on the weekends. 69 is divine. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Jesus.
Get down, shit! We gotta get off the road.
Yeah. Come on. We'll head cross country.
You sure you know where you're going?
I wouldn't trust him.
But you're sure this is the right way?
Yeah? Why?
I used to ride through here back in the day.
What?
My old lady used to work out here. There was a research lab east of Iron Butte Lodge. Anyway, I'd ride out here. I swear the transportation complex is back that way.
Let's just keep going. You'll see.
Some days, Melissa, it's possible. We're honestly not sure yet what the new schedule is going to be. Mark, you heading out, bud? Got to get up early for work. I hear that, man. Yeah, Kaze, she did interview Sam. I see your comment there on Twitch. Imagine getting Sam as a guest. She did interview Sam. One of the episodes of the Days Gone podcast, she got to sit down and have a chat with Sam Witwer himself about how he played Deacon. And some of that information, we draw on some of that stuff for the videos that we make on the Hey Drifter channel. Yeah, there's Violent Jones in with that link to the podcast.
What the fuck? God damn it.
Okay.
No, leave him. Leave him. We are not here to start a war.
Give me a second.
Yeah, Deacon's like, I'm not here to start a war. I can take him out nice and quiet.
Somebody. Someone, please.
Come on.
Please
Come on, we gotta go.
No, we're not leaving her to the freaks.
What? No. This is...
We are not leaving.
This is not why we are here. Shit. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Now, Skizzo, you would really just leave her there suffering for freaks to come by and eat her? Fucked up, man.
Okay.
We gotta string you up for the freaks.
Her legs are broken.
Yeah, Kaze, you got to go check it out, man. We're going to have another episode of the, we're going to have another episode on the Hey Drifter channel pretty soon. Claire just finalized a video today. That's part of the interview with Sam. Some questions that she asked him that he was able to answer for her. So keep an eye out for the newest video on that Hey Drifter channel. Should be popping anytime. I'm not sure exactly when she's got it scheduled to upload, but I believe she finalized it this morning. And yeah, of course, on the 8-Bit Terror channel, where the link to the Days Gone podcast there, it's got the full interview on that. Yeah, Tyler, you would think there would be more freakers roaming around Iron Butte. What's interesting is in Iron Butte, there are no nesting zones. I don't think there are any infestation zones in Iron Butte, which I think is a canon reason for fewer freakers. I think I don't know what the Rippers do, because the Rippers don't go and destroy Nest for sure. They worship the freakers.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You did the right thing, you know.
But I think they do something to
Drop it.
Gather the freaks and keep them away from their safe areas.
Oh shit, get down, get down.
Jesus, what now? It's a fucking horde.
No.
What the fuck is it?
See, I think the Rippers have been snorting Nest residue, because sometimes you see them with a handful of white powder, snorting white powder. I believe it's actually Nest residue. It's probably mixed with other shit too. Like they probably have like, I don't even know. But they probably have other like manufactured drugs that they've made.
All over his back, arms, legs.
Because you got to think about the kind of people that join the Rippers. You know, it's got to be a bunch of fucking meth heads and, you know,
I told you, Skizzo.
shit like that.
Against Iron Mike.
People that are cooking up bathtub meth and shit. Nylon Girl, what's going on? Yeah, they cleared all the infestation zones so they can get to that Nest residue, yeah.
Hey, hold up. Let's take a look around.
What are you talking about?
Well, we have no idea what's in there, so let's look around. See if we can scavenge anything.
Carl, what's the context? I just see the question. Professional courtesy? Maybe. Depends on the profession, I suppose.
More scrap.
I'm probably wasting my time picking this stuff up.
What do you think? Try this door?
Locked tight.
Wait, slow down. You don't know what's in.
Oh, that's why, yeah. However, the Freakers do attack the Rippers. If you watch, lead some Freakers to some Rippers, and the Rippers will kneel. They will actually kneel like they're praying to the freaks and simply allow the freaks to eat them. They won't resist. They will let the freaks eat them. So yeah, bring a horde into a Ripper ambush camp sometime. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Deke. I owe you one.
Oh shit, you ate concrete tonight. Oh, are you okay? How bad was it?
Here, help me. We can get in through here.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Come on.
All right, Warhorse, we'll see you, man. Have a good night. Where's your boot knife at, Deacon? The boot knife was not in its sheath just then.
We got a choice. You ready?
Pull.
Now hold on to it, Skizzo. Don't let it drop. Hold on to it.
No, you go. I got it. Go. Go, go, go. Okay. All right, hold it for me.
Motherfucker.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Yeah, it's jammed. Pull. It's jammed. Okay.
Now, was Skizzo just too weak to hold it on his own? Or did he drop it on purpose? That's a lot of news.
Take. Take.
Oh, shit. This! Would you like some of this? That? Huh? How about that?
So try to keep moving to prevent them from jumping, because if you stand still too long, they'll jump at you. So generally, if you move around a bit, they're a little bit less likely to do that jump. All right, let's see where my usual suspects are. There's usually one right around in here. I don't see him. One right there. Whoa, I see you. Uh-huh. I guess I stood still too long, didn't I? Okay, we haven't lost any health yet. All right. Well, let's go. Kieran's just like, I told you he's a bitch. This is true. Oh, I just missed that one. Loppy. At least one more. I think that's all of them. I don't hear anymore. Carl, heading out? All right, man. Take it easy, bud. Oh, wow. So a kid got right in front of you and y'all collided head on. Scraped your knee and your elbow. Did a few more laps to catch your breath. Yeah. Wow. Some people's kids, man, just don't know how to stay out of the way. There is another one. I heard it. Or it was Skizzo out there grunting. There it is. Uh-huh. No, I knew you were there. Punk ass motherfucker.
What the hell?
I got locked inside a warehouse with a bunch of pissed
Kids
off
these
What do you think's
days.
going on?
Not so hard.
Yeah, you can actually see Skizzo backing away and dropping the door, yeah. While he's saying, okay, now hold it for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Come on.
Yeah, let's just find the dead cords.
What do you think?
Foreman's office is up there. That's where they'd keep it.
Oh, great. How are we gonna get up there?
Everyone seems to know the etiquette intuitively. Except that kid, and he's old enough to know better, yeah.
Up there.
Oh, you got
Now, I'm curious here. In this next bit where we're escaping the Ripper compound,
All right, you're
I am curious to know, does getting spotted by the Rippers count as a death?
God.
To my knowledge, so far,
Give me a sec.
simply failing mission objectives does not count as a death. I think we got spotted while we were coming into Lost Lake. So we failed a mission objective, but it did not end the run as a death. And we had a Nero mission, one of those Nero stealth missions that went kind of weird where they kept spotting me really quickly. Or no, it kept timing me out like, you're too far from the researcher, like really fast.
That did it.
Did that a couple times. That did not end the run as a death. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. I have read that there are a couple of like weird things that you're like, well, I wouldn't really expect that to end the run. Shit, I guess we'll find out because I usually get spotted at least once.
Why don't I just grab it? Why you still don't trust me?
a matter of fact, I do. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Skizzo knows he could trust Deacon. Deacon cannot trust Skizzo.
Skizzo, I just want to say thank you
Nah, man.
for coming out here with me, helping out.
Jesus, just...
No, I mean it. I mean,
That's right. Make him feel bad.
Lost Lake.
Deke, make him feel bad for what he's about to do. We're gonna make him regret that shit.
All right, Skizzo, once we get back to camp, why don't you What are you doing?
Sorry, buddy. It was the only way.
All right. Let's see if we get that little glitch. I've seen a weird glitch on some people's playthrough where as he's burning the tattoo off of his arm, it just goes all weird looking. Like there's just like a blank square in that spot or something. We'll see if it does that here.
My followers.
My followers are all stupid.
Except for me. For now.
Carlos.
Yeah, we know what Skizzo and Carlos talked about during their meeting, right?
Jesse, what the fuck?
I kept my name.
Oh, something wicked. You had that
I
glitch?
kept my memories of how you and Boozer and Jersey Jim held me down. While Jack took a torch to my back.
Jesse, that was a long time ago. We didn't really... Oh!
Yep, we have the weird glitch.
Oh, yeah.
There it is right there.
It's okay.
Whatever, man. Oh, hey, Cap. What's up, buddy? Captain Caffeine has entered the chat. How you doing, Cap?
Important. Everything about you. Everything that makes you who you are. Oh, it can be burned away.
Oh, yeah. The textures will be sold in the next DLC package. Raekwon, if you run it back just a few seconds, take a close look at Deacon's arm when he's burning the tattoo off of Deacon's arm. It's literally just like a checkerboard patch there.
We need to be just like them.
Sir K Daddy happened to you yesterday?
Okay. If we're gonna do this, you're gonna talk me to death.
We are gonna do this. Deacon St. John.
Deacon St. John.
We're not gonna do this alone, though, are we?
See, you can see it there as well. It's just like a little rectangle.
Do this without Boozer, are we? We gotta finish this
I
together.
don't think I got a picture of it that time. Let's see again. Make it in. Yeah, you can see there's just like a gray rectangle there where the tattoo is supposed to be. Kiran, is there any difference on story mode while playing Survival 2 difficulty? I'm not sure I understand the question. I can say the difficulty setting does not affect the story in any way, if that's what you're asking.
3 of us. You, me, Boozer, still alive. Brought together here at the end of the world.
Peter Kirk, welcome in, Peter. Maybe it was a snake. Maybe. I don't...
He's not here yet.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, like the texture wrap is just completely disappearing. Look at you using them technical terms. Yeah, that texture will be sold in an upcoming DLC package. Oh, the remaster censored. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. They censor out the violence. Oh, wow. Tyler Wolf on Twitch saying, yeah, we have had quite a few bugs in this. But the weirdest one you've had so far is when you go to the Kimult story mission horde and and the horde that normally, like there's a horde that's normally there and the one that spawns for the story, and they both popped at the same time. Damn, dude.
I don't have a name anymore. None of us do.
I see what you're saying, Kiran. You've only played easy, normal, and hard. Okay. Yeah, there's no difference in the stories and like the missions and stuff. Just the heads-up display, fast travel, and
Like them.
enemy health and enemy damage.
Like the freaks.
Yeah, Nylon Girl, yeah. You know what you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, Irish Molly, I saw your comment there. The Rager Bear ran off.
Remember what they've lost.
He didn't show us dead. Were you able to complete the mission?
They've lost.
So if we check these screen captures that I got, let's see if we see. There's one right there. This one perfectly shows the checkerboard patch where the tattoo is supposed to be. We caught that one really well. There's another one. Nearly perfect capture of it. You saved him, reloaded, and he came back to life. Wow. Yeah, so you can literally see the glitch there. Crazy. All right, let's find out if getting spotted by the Rippers counts as a death. Deacon likes checkers. Yeah, they were just playing checkers together. That's all.
Lisa.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to focus for a minute. I would prefer to not get spotted here. See what happens. Yeah, I know, right? We were hoping they would fix some glitches in the remaster. What actually happened is we got the same old glitches and a whole bunch of new ones, too.
Embrace it.
Oh, yeah, Deacon. I'm sorry. Carlos put a bandage on it for him. Yeah, that's what it was.
Give me a chance. You find the path. Do you feel it?
Horde numbers are the same. Yeah, the size of the hordes is not affected by difficulty.
Yeah. Yes. The pain will set you free. Your body is an empty vessel. We carve it to set you free. Yeah.
Find out where they're keeping my shit.
This is where I usually get spotted. I see there's one outside the door there.
I saw the lost.
I just heard somebody say, I saw the lost.
Embrace it. Lose yourself. Feel the emptiness that is one mind. Be free. Yeah.
Get my gear. That did it.
We should be okay from here. I don't want to get too cocky with it, but we should be all right from here. It's generally inside the resort where I get spotted.
It's a bonfire. It can't be hard to miss.
You are not supposed to be turned around facing this direction. There we go.
See someone?
They're probably just breaking celery or something. It's fucking celery stalk. Really crisp veg. Don't you turn this way, motherfucker. Don't you do it. All right. Well, let's go.
This is it. This has got to be it. I'll take that. Got a question for you. What's the deal? Huh? You just drag people in here, fuck with them, steal their shit, and then what, take it all and throw it in the bonfire out there? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I hate losing all my crafting materials and stuff here.
Yeah. Got another question?
Wait a minute, why was his knife laying right there? Was it, did Lisa just hand him a knife, not his knife? I guess I never noticed the distinction of whether it was actually his own boot knife. I guess not, because his boot knife was laying there beside the pistol.
Join us, brother.
The Who fan, the horror, yeah, of losing my stuff in this mission. You know, my first playthrough, I never did fully recover from losing my stuff here. I hadn't discovered all of the hidden loot locations yet. You know, I didn't necessarily know where all of the good spots were to pick up crafting materials either. I never did fully recover in that playthrough. Tyrone Miller, welcome in, Tyrone. What's going on, man? Howdy. And Webster, Webhead, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? I just see prison wallet in the chat.
Hey.
Her personal knife. Okay, so just like a knife, not his boot knife. Okay. I always assumed it was his boot knife. I never really paid attention, I guess. I always assumed she was giving him back his boot knife. Like, here, you're going to need this to get out. But no, she just gave him a knife. Ah, Webster, you've been playing Baldur's Gate with a friend. Which one? Baldur's Gate 3, the new one? That game is so fucking good. Oh, yeah, it's easy to miss that, isn't it, Tyrone? Yeah. Oh, Llama Rob. What's up, Llama Rob? Welcome in, man.
Are you on the path? We are all...
Path to your mom's house. Oh, you were playing 3? Nice. See, I couldn't see Lisa in this bit. Just now, I couldn't tell that was Lisa over there. I only know where to go because I've done it dozens of times. Otherwise, I would not have known this was the building to go into. I have had this glitch where you can't pop through here. That's infuriating. You end up having to load an earlier save to get past it. Thrash Monkey! What's up, Thrash Monkey? Oh, okay. Before you fight Carlos, you can actually pop a health and stamina cocktail. That's interesting. Okay.
You freed me. It's not safe here. It's a couple...
Baldur's Gate. I do have the auto shotgun. Hell yeah. I always unlock the auto shotgun as early as possible.
Go!
That's interesting. I guess the effects, especially if you have the skills that improve the effects of the stamina cocktail and the health cocktail where they last longer, that would, yeah, they probably would be active for quite a while into that fight. That is interesting. Never thought about that. Yeah, Tyrone, that fucking auto shotgun, that's like my security blanket, man. That's my I don't feel safe without it weapon. All right. Oh, shit, our health is low. Let's fix that. Do not want my health. No, boy, what are you doing opening that door? We are not done in here, young man. Shut that fucking door. Oh, it's too late to shut the door. Damn. All right, whatever. Okay, so we're going to open one of these boxes and then reload. Make sure you reload all of your firearms. Oh, you just hit 25% in the Horde Killer storyline? Yeah. Okay, now that we've refilled the magazines as much as possible, we can pick up the rest of the ammo. Put a few more rounds in that one. Okay, let's go.
Boozer, you there?
Boozer.
Now, one thing that I find really helpful in this part, I actually find it very helpful to simply turn off the music in this bit. Because in this bit, there's like some really epic, fast-paced music, like, you need to be in a hurry type music. And you actually don't need to be in a hurry at all. You can take your time with this mission. Ooh, the Talon 7. Yeah, man, that's the one we have right there. That's the one.
The path. Stop. Stay on I will show you the path.
Oh, shit. We are going to go ahead and heal up. This being a permadeath run, I'm going to keep my health full at all times as much as possible. Maybe.
Can use this.
Yeah, the music is over the top, man. In this part. It's just like really upbeat tempo. You should be in a hurry during this part kind of music. It's like, yeah, you actually don't have to hurry at all. You can totally take your time. Something else you can do, a lot of people don't know, is steal one of the Ripper bikes to get back a little faster. I was watching someone else stream this game, and I was trying to tell him, dude, there's bikes right there that you can take. And he was like, he just didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, fine, whatever. We are playing the remaster. That is correct. Jake Bradford. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Should be able to show y'all what I was talking about here. I was mentioned earlier, if the Rippers encounter Freakers, you can actually just let them bump into each other, and you will literally see the Rippers sacrificing themselves to the Freakers. Oh, they may have already done so. Going loud. Yeah, you can see the freak there is eating that Ripper. Okay. So check this out. We should get this over here. These three Rippers right here. Oh yeah, actually you can see, yeah, check it out. They're sacrificing themselves to the freaks. They're literally just kneeling down, allowing the freakers to come and eat them. They will not fight the freaks. Now, quite often, I believe this is where it happens, you can find a bottle of whiskey on one of these Rippers. And that was supposed to be something in the early stages of development. Days Gone did have a decision tree. And like there was going to be a decision to give Boozer some alcohol. And it would affect the progression of the story. Sir, would you please equip your auto shotgun? Thank you. Don't know how many times I have to tell you. All right. Now, see if one of these guys has a bottle of whiskey or liquor, whatever it says. No? All right. Never mind. Happens sometimes, not all the time. Yeah, the remaster can be very unforgiving. There do seem to be more of the random spawn enemies, just like random encounters. Seems to be a lot of that shit. Yeah, correct. It is too early in the game to have the MG55. You have to reach the southern regions before there are enough hordes available to unlock the MG55. Yeah, it's one of those things where there was like potential for Boozer to actually die. And that was one of the things that would affect the story was if you give him the whiskey or not. Now, I don't know the details because it was removed before the game was completed. But there's like cut content that's been restored. Not restored, but people have found video of it, like the animations and stuff and the audio logs. And they've restored that. There's a couple of YouTubers. I can't think of the name of the channel right now, the guy that does that. I'm going to sneak up on these guys. Ooh, a tractor and a smoke bomb. Man, I'll tell you what, sometimes these Rippers have some of the best damn loot. You could call it data mining. Yeah, I think that's one word for it. Where they literally go into the game files and find like audio that's left over from cut content, stuff like that. Really cool shit, man. I love watching those videos of stuff that's people have restored like that, which, you know, you can't like actually restore it in the game, but they're able to make it like separate files where you can view the cut scenes and hear the audio logs and the dialogue and stuff, because a lot of the dialogue had already been recorded. You know, I never look in here on my way back. There is a box of ammo in here. I figured there might be some ammo in here. I never actually go through this fuel station on my way back through. And there's a collectible in here as well.
Some things.
Oh, Deacon Week, what type of playthrough do you want to do? What type of experience are you looking for? Do you want to stomp around like Godzilla smashing Tokyo and just feel like a badass? Or do you want to work for every fucking foot of progress? I would say that's really the decision to make, is what type of experience are you trying to have? Yeah, Tyler Wolf, I think that's the main reason, or one of the main reasons they decided to abandon the skill tree, because it came, I said that wrong, the decision tree. One of the main reasons they decided to abandon the decision tree is because it basically boiled down to a decision of whether or not Boozer lives.
We are on the path. Loser.
Boy, would you stop walking? You got to run out of building eventually. God damn. All right, there we go. Buildings aren't that big.
Yes, be of one mind.
Could only be one or two left. Let me go ahead and eliminate this guy just to get rid of this variable. Boy, it's being weird. It's not letting me do stealth attacks on these freakers for some reason. That's like the third, fourth one that I've gone in for a stealth kill, and there was simply no option to do it. The taser is only available post-game. You can only get that after you've beat the main story. There may be like, yeah, there's another guy up here on the hill. I think that's the last one. Almost to a skill point.
Outpost.
All right. Now, this is a good time to start replenishing supplies after you lose a bunch of stuff doing this mission. So it can be helpful to go through here and loot these corpses. I personally do recommend unlocking this Nero checkpoint here. I know there are varying opinions on that. I do like to unlock this Nero checkpoint now. It's not really going to do us any good on this difficulty setting because there's no fast travel. But on a standard playthrough, it does actually make it easier to just fast travel back to this area. We did miss one. But yeah, on a standard playthrough, having this unlocked now allows you to just fast travel back to this point. Makes it a lot easier to get back and explore this region. I like to unlock it now, mostly just so I can refill my ammo and stuff at the weapon locker. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know what that 100% is over there. It's not showing like the suppressor. I see it's still showing the suppressor is 36%. I don't know what the 100% is. That is weird. I honestly don't know what that's about. I noticed it earlier when we were taking on the sawmill, and I was like, well, that doesn't quite look right. That's not supposed to look like that. I'm not sure why it's doing it. Skill point. And again, we're kind of at that point in the game where I don't have much use for skill points now. There's not many skills that I really need now. Ooh, over the head. Yeah, that's the IPCA tech, the white neuroscientist corpse over there. I don't really get those anymore. I don't use the taser or unlock it because it messes up the weapon wheel. It changes the placement of things on the weapon wheel, and it fucks up my muscle memory. I actually prefer to just not have it. Yeah, trust me, I know where all of those locations are. Maybe it's to keep the amount of your ammo a mystery. That's one possibility. Now, the thing I'm going to mess up is finding all of the speakers here. There are a lot here. I almost always forget at least one at this location. Sky Surfer, welcome in, Sky Surfer. What's going on? Yeah, I've actually got a video on my channel showing the locations of all of the IPCA tech. Not just exactly where they're at, but also my trick for finding them. Because I know a lot of people like to go out and find that stuff on their own. So I included both the location of each neuroscientist corpse and also one of my tricks for finding them more easily. Which really you just use the bike to help you search. Because when you hop on the bike, it expands the radius of the minimap. So you can see a much larger area on your minimap. And it helps you helps you spot the corpses more easily. Shane, welcome in, Shane. I have lost count. I see your question there. How many times have I beat this game? I actually have lost count. Somewhere between 25 and 30, I think. But I do not recall specifically.
Here we go.
All right, let's see if we got all the speakers.
Green lights are good. Green lights are always good.
I think we got all the speakers. Neat. Now, for those of you that don't know, there is actually a trick for finding all of the speakers. If you find the generator and then follow each of the power lines to its terminal point, follow every individual power line to the point where it terminates, you'll never miss another speaker. Because all of the speakers are in some way connected to the power line. Even if they're on the corner of a building, you'll notice that building is connected to the power lines. That's how you always find it.
Finally. All right. Now let's see what they got there.
This is one of the few where you can access the gun locker before you have the injector, which is kind of weird. Most of them you have to get the injector to officially unlock the Nero checkpoint and get access to the gun lockers. Okay, let's see where we're at. I'm actually going to do focus next. We'll keep focus in the lead.
Yeah, a Nero injector. Let's see if it still works.
Yeah, that's the easy way to find the speakers. Not necessarily the fun way to find the speakers, yeah.
Eyes open.
The fun way is just turn on the generator and see what happens, huh? Now we can top off our ammo. Which isn't really necessary in this bit, but it is nice being able to. And let's see, this magazine can be topped off. This magazine can be topped off. Hi, baby. Yeah, kitten. Well, come see me. What you doing, buddy? One round. All right. Yeah, Tyler Wolf's like, nah, man, I'm not going to have another Sawmill Horde incident. All speakers go before there is fuel in the generator. And that is the smart way to do it, too. All right, now there was another bike over here. Where did I see that bike at? I saw one that was just like right here somewhere. I think it was down this way. Lightning Rod 75. What's up, Lightning Rod? There's a pretty extensive answer on GameSpot that says that 100% you're seeing is a glitch from going between survival saves. That's interesting. Okay. I suppose that's possible. Definitely glitched. Oh, yeah, man. Them speakers, they bring the whole damn neighborhood, don't they? Yeah, chain. Yeah, there's definitely... I don't remember exactly how many speakers are there at the Sawmill Nero checkpoint, but I think it's one of the highest number of speakers. Now, this little bit is interesting here. One of the hidden loot locations is right up here on the way back to Lost Lake. and you can hit it on your way back in.
Me into that shit.
It will help you replenish your supplies that you lost here in Iron Butte.
Seen it coming. How the hell did I let Skizzo get the drop on me?
Yeah, sometimes it is fun to just leave some speakers on purpose. Just to kind of give yourself something to do later. Yeah, so here's one of the hidden loot locations. And if you step in the box, actually step inside the box, you can pick up everything in one go. There we go. The tree speaker, that's the one that gets everybody. Yeah, it's hidden up there in the trees. You know they put that motherfucker there on purpose, man. You know they put it there on purpose. Just to fuck with you. Wonder, can we get that freaker to get down there with the Rippers? Will he run toward the rock, or is he just going to stand up there and be weird? I think he's just going to stand up there on the ledge and be weird. There we go. He went down there with them. So if we hold back a minute, that one freaker could potentially kill all of the Rippers down there, because they will not fight him. Now, check it out. They will sacrifice themselves every time. They will not fight the freakers. I see another freaker down there killing one of the other Rippers. And, oh shit, check it out. Maybe we can catch this one. They're about to get this one as well. Yep. The freakers will eliminate the Rippers for you. Ah, this one freak got both of them. Thanks, buddy. Have some auto shotgun for your trouble. Just had an ad roll on YouTube. See, it's not supposed to be doing that. I have it set to where I place the ads manually after the stream is no longer live. You know, the content creators are steadily being given less and less control over when ads go in.
Almost there.
In time, I'm sure we won't have any options for how frequent the ads are.
Skizzo's on his way with Rippers. Do you read me? Does anybody read me? Damn it, Lost Lake. Damn
Did
it.
the stream cut off? Whoa. What the hell? Yeah, okay, see if you can refresh. If anybody's here with me, I'm still going. See if you can refresh and go live. Yeah, I believe we're still going. Okay. Yeah, folks are still here. I'm still here.
There, it's still there.
Carol Beck, thank you for letting me know. Okay, you were able to click back in. All right. Got some buffering, but it's working now. Okay. Yeah, come on back in, everybody. I'm still here, man.
Yeah, it's me.
So, I have Junior Maddox on Twitch telling me that Twitch is still okay. All right. It must have been just a YouTube thing. And actually, Cap, if you got an ad a second ago, that must be why. And I really think, I honestly do think that YouTube will sometimes cause the stream to blank out like that just so they can put another ad in your face.
We gotta stop him.
Can't get off the bike, can I? Shit, I wanted to take the suppressor off my bike. I didn't want to waste my sidearm suppressor in this mission, because I would really like to have my sidearm suppressor.
Okay.
I'd like to have it in the next bit when we're taking on the camp, clearing the Rippers from the camp. But oh well, should be okay. Yeah, I really do think they force the stream to refresh sometimes, just so they can put another ad in your face.
Bye.
Car trap! They're trying to block the road.
Go around it.
I wanted to make sure I healed up. Yeah, we're full health now.
We're nearly there. You guys ride to the east gate. You got that? The main bridge. I'm gonna split off here. I'm gonna go in on the.
Yeah, if anybody has YouTube Premium, did your stream blank out?
You got it?
It did for you too as well, Jake. Okay.
Good luck, Deke.
Yeah.
And if you see Skizzo, you
Maybe I'm just need to take my tin hat off. Take off my tinfoil hat. Because I really do think YouTube does that sometimes. Dude, I pay for YouTube Premium so I don't have to watch ads on my own shit. Jane, nah, that's my buddy Captain Caffeine right there. One of our long-time supporting moderators. You got another ad roll? Oh my god. Violet Jones says stream is frozen again. Yeah, I see we've got buffering. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It ain't deep.
Yeah, it just died for me too. God damn it. Why is it right at this really important story bit?
Do you know them? Do you know where they are?
I don't know. I mean, everything just happened so fast. They were everywhere.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this mission for sure. We're in a main story mission here that I can't stop. In the middle of the mission, we'll lose progress.
Hey, listen, what's your name?
Jimmy Briggs got to add, but no buffering. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I apologize, folks. Try to stick around. Like I said, I'm going to be finishing this mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it's being weird.
Go up there. I want you to lay down. If any rippers come through,
We literally pay for the fastest internet that is available in this area.
go.
Are you on the path?
Damn, I have no sidearm suppressor left either. I'm just going to keep talking like there's people here. Because what's funny is, like, after the stream is no longer live, after I actually do end the stream, it should eventually catch up on YouTube, where people will be able to watch the playback without any breaks. Now, even YouTube said, fuck Skizzo. So, Junior Maddox, how's it going for you on Twitch over there? Have you had any interruptions whatsoever on Twitch? Or is it nice and stable for you on Twitch? I'm curious, is it a YouTube thing or is it me? Like my internet here at the house. No problems at all on Twitch. Folks, if you want to pop over to Twitch, do jump over there on Twitch. My Twitch viewers are reporting that it is more stable for them on Twitch. So maybe give that a try. Trying not to waste my suppressor. I've only got a few shots left with the suppressor.
Rest in peace.
No, actually, I don't get any revenue on Twitch, Llama Rob. We're not affiliated on Twitch yet. But it seems to be more stable for the folks that are watching over there. So if y'all want to pop over to Twitch just to improve your viewing experience, please feel free to. Got to get the Twitch. Yeah, also Tyler Wolf reporting Twitch has been decent. No interruptions there.
Thank you.
Quiet. No time for that now. You guys know Nicole, right? All right, listen to me. Head west to the footbridge. She's up in the watchtower. You go there, you help her. Now, I don't want any more rippers.
Yeah, we're hoping to get affiliated on Twitch, but we aren't currently.
I was praying so hard.
OG boy 546 popping in on Twitch from YouTube. Thank you.
You do yours.
Oh, thank you. Fire will set you free.
Thank you.
Isn't there a med kit in here somewhere? Or did we already pick it up?
Boozer. Ricky.
There it is. Do we need to heal? We do not need to heal. Okay.
Ricky, where's Boozer? Where's Skizzo?
I don't know what's going on. I saw Skizzo with Boozer.
Where, Ricky?
Deke, Ripper's...
Yeah, there you go, guys. Go ahead and just join over there on Twitch for now. And you should be okay.
Wait for me.
Apparently it has been more stable there tonight.
No!
Burn away your name.
Oh, damn it, Ricky.
Oh no, gotta heal. Not ideal.
I gotta get to the infirmary.
I like shooting those guys in the legs. And we just took another hit, so we're gonna heal again.
Gotta reload.
Pretty much right away. Boy, if you don't get your ass down, you know there's a sniper over there. Current health isn't that bad. We'll just use one of these. Grab one of those.
Come out.
I bet we can hit that sniper from here. Boom, headshot. All right, now I'm going to pop back in this house here. I know there was a med kit in here. We're going to go ahead and grab that. If we can go back in. Yeah, there we are. And med kit. Yoink. Oh, I see you.
Fire will set you free.
Fuck! Keep moving.
Darling.
You will become ashes.
And we are now out of suppressors entirely. Not ideal. Not ideal. The stream seems crisper on Twitch. Okay, well, that's good feedback. Yeah, that is one interesting thing. I mean, folks, that's one advantage to viewing on Twitch is they generally have very stable video. Where YouTube tends to fluctuate quite a bit.
We burn you to set you free.
I shoot you in the face to set you free.
On the path.
On the path to your mom's house. It does look better on Twitch, says Sky Surfer. Yeah, all right, cool. We'll enjoy.
The lost. Moving back.
Those some wild ass shots there. All right.
Finally.
Eternity free. No. No. We have freed them.
Sure. Yes, please.
You will become ashes. Throw a Molotov.
And interesting, we still have that 100% down in the bottom left-hand corner, even though we have a Molotov equipped. Oh, we're in Ricky's cabin right now. Who were they killing in Ricky's cabin?
These bushes. Here. Somewhere. Here.
These are the very same bushes I hid in when we moved into this camp the first time while we were following Skizzo and Iron Mike. Things have come full circle in the Lost Lake camp, haven't they? Stray Panther 79, welcome in, Stray Panther. Jimmy Briggs, nope, nothing new yet. Nothing new. Just confirmed that it was the end of their fiscal year, and that's why HR is moving so slow right now. They're just waiting on HR to get shit wrapped up. Oh, hello. No, we won't be able to kill him until after that animation. Okay. He done euthanized himself. Yeah, I knew there was another one over there. Should be the last one. I do like to take out and loot as many of these as I possibly can. Again, just because it is a way to replenish your supplies after losing everything in Iron Butte.
There it is.
Okay, there's a cutscene.
Don't let her go, please. Don't.
Yeah, right. That's what Melissa should do. Tell her boss to fuck off. Get on these nuts, motherfucker.
Put your weapons down! Cease fire!
James, go on. What's up, James? How you doing, man?
We're gonna stay inside.
I heard someone yelling. I just couldn't let him die.
Wait. Hold up. What the hell was that?
It's over. Yeah, Iron Mike negotiated a ceasefire.
Wait, what? What the hell is going on?
Let's go find out.
You okay? Come on.
I'm sorry about everything.
Oh, God, me too.
Well, it looks like we're still live on YouTube. That's nice.
It's all just a big misunderstanding. They only want...
Oh, you watched all 5 of the Final Destination movies. Damn, okay.
You broke our treaty. You come onto our land. You steal our supplies.
I mean, Carlos does kind of have a point. We did violate the treaty by moving into Iron Butte.
Wait. Why don't you tell him?
Kaze, yes. If you are, I believe it's only in the remaster. I'm not sure if they added it to the base game. But in the remaster, for sure, you have some accessibility settings that you can change. And one of those is putting a persistent center dot. I like to turn that on myself. Debbie Lanham, welcome in, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
I swear, it was just them, the two of them, him and Boozer.
Captain Caffeine gonna go get your butt kicked by a bunch of 10-year-olds in Call of Duty. All right. Good luck with that.
I did it to fix
you. Oh, yeah, yesterday was Sunday. I mean, Sunday's a great day to tell your boss to fuck off. In my opinion.
It's good to see you breathing, but let him go. Deke.
Oh, Raekwon, I see your comment up there. There's way too many entrance points at Lost Lake. I know, man. That's my problem.
Okay.
Lost Lake is not an easy place to defend.
Is what he said
Not
true?
at all.
About you making a deal.
Oh, yeah, Kaze, it does help a lot with the aiming, especially with the less accurate weapons, like the ones that have the large targeting reticle, like the auto shotgun, the MG45, stuff like that. It does help a lot with that. Kieran, that is a great question, man. If I remember here in a moment, I'll try to show you how I have my Nero injectors spent. I normally, now this is for a normal playthrough on like lower difficulty settings or even up to hard 2. I normally play on hard 2 difficulty. I always do focus and stamina first, and then once I get into Lost Lake, I start putting injectors into health. But for this playthrough, since it is a permadeath run, I did put a couple of injectors into health early on. I still did focus and stamina and then health. But I put a couple into health pretty early on just to prevent getting one-shotted by any enemies. Because I know there are some enemies that can literally kill you in one hit, and I didn't want that to happen on this permadeath run. So, though I normally invest in focus and stamina first, for this run, I did put a couple into health early on.
From where I'm standing.
I'll have some of that rye. Yeah, the wild turkey rye. That shit is good. Yeah, the wild turkey rye. It's good stuff. It's very tight. It's a very tight hole. It has a really narrow neck on the bottle.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't look right, but it does pour fine.
Out of my fucking camp.
Get him out of here. And leave.
Hey.
So we had the stream kicking people off earlier, really bad.
Carlos.
Yeah. A lot of folks just had to move over to Twitch. Twitch was okay. It was just YouTube.
No.
Brother. Deke, stand
Yeah.
aside. Stand aside.
Here we go. Cheers, everybody. May I see the bottle, please? I was going to show everybody what we're drinking. Okay. So what I'm drinking tonight, I decided to try this one. The green screen is going to mess it up, but this is Wild Turkey Rye. So your Wild Turkey 101, they also make a rye whiskey, and rye is my favorite type of whiskey. I love a good rye.
I keep trying to tell you boys something, and you won't listen. This is not
Turkey rye.
We do not barter with lives.
Yeah.
We do not murder people in
So
cold blood.
we do have a video on the Hey Drifter channel that talks specifically about Iron Mike
We're gonna give him a fair
and his background, what really happened at Sherman's camp, and some of the reasons why Iron Mike is so desperate to cling to his truce with the Rippers, why he tries to accept everybody. So there is actual lore reasons for that, and we did make a video on that on the Hey Drifter channel. Southern Star, I was trying when I went to the liquor store yesterday, Saturday, I think, to get this bottle of whiskey. I was trying to remember, so what is that whiskey that Melissa told me about? I can't think of the fucking name of it. Southern Star.
Where'd they take him? I'm gonna find him and break his fucking neck.
Hold up.
Oh, Raekwon, you've seen the Iron Mike video. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
How's all the ammunition you can carry?
Wait, what are
Yeah.
you thinking? And I already know it's a bad
Yeah, it's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. I need to
I enjoyed making that one. Hell, I learned some stuff. Because, like, a lot of the stuff that we're getting, the information that we're getting to make those videos is coming from the Days Gone art book. There's a lot of information that is not available in the game itself. It's only in the art book.
Deke, you
All right. There we go. They will never stop, okay?
there?
Bombs unlocked.
Yeah, Ricky, I'm here. Hey, listen, I don't have time.
What the hell happened? I just saw them locking Schizo up and I...
Yeah? Good.
Good.
I don't have time to talk.
And Carlos and all the Rippers just rode out after everything they did.
Yeah? Okay, great. Talk to Iron Mike about that bullshit.
I will, but I need to talk to you.
No, right?
I
Let me do that now.
don't want you doing anything.
Look, Ricky, you are talking to me.
Face to face, Deke. It's important.
It's always important. Ricky, look, I gotta go.
Deacon, wait!
Sorry, Ricky, we're gonna talk again later, all right? Deacon out.
There we go. Okay, I've got it saved in my notepad now. Next time I go to the liquor store, I will try to remember to grab some Southern Star, if they have it. And if not, we may just order some. Okay, there we go. All right, we might as well wrap this stuff up. Let's go in here. We'll grab the explosives.
Now I just gotta get this back to my cabin with no one seeing me.
Irish Molly heading out. Got to get the animals in, and then it's Jimmy Kimmel time. Fair enough. Tell Jimmy we said hi. Oh, James, you drinking some Macallan? What year? Oh, we are definitely going to go taunt Schizo. If we can. I think we still can. Yeah, it's not too late. I really do hate that we're going to have to use that sniper rifle, though, because I literally have the single best rifle available at this point in the game. So I think it's a good idea to go check his cabin first and then go give him a hard time. Where is his actual cabin at? Yeah, we're headed the right way. This is the one, right?
I gotta get the det cord. Schizzos.
Yeah, so there's a lot of collectibles in here that tell you a good bit about Schizo. And what a sorry bastard he is.
Did I ever trust this asshole?
Yes, Schizo's rifle is not great. The Talon 7 is way better. The only difference is this Schizo's rifle has a higher rate of fire because it's semi-auto, where the Talon 7 is bolt action. But the Talon 7 has superior damage. So yeah, let's go find this real quick.
Get this arm fixed up. I can't let it...
Pictures of Ricky.
We know what that means.
Yeah, Thrash Monkey. I'll try to remember that, man. It's a good suggestion. So yeah, now that we've been in here and rifled through Schizo's stuff, literally, let's go say fuck you.
Hey, Schizo. How's it going in there? You like it?
Yeah, it's nice to have that Talon until you get up to the BFG. Adam Anderson, welcome in. How did you get the shotgun? That is a fantastic question. The auto shotgun is unlocked 25% of the Horde Killer storyline, which I believe is 10 Hordes. And basically, long story short, we killed 10 Hordes. But yeah, if you want to know exactly how we do it, have a look at some of the earlier episodes of this live stream series. One of them is actually titled Auto Shotgun Early, and it shows exactly how we do that.
Deke, you gotta listen to me, brother.
What do you suppose that
Welcome in.
like, huh? Torn apart? Eaten alive?
Deke, I was just trying to stop Carlos.
Yeah, if you scroll through the titles of the earlier episodes in this series, you'll see along the way where we unlock this gun early, unlock this gun early, level 2 at Tucker's Camp early, level 3 at Tucker's Camp early, stuff like that. I think we literally have another 2 skill points to spend.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it, but I had to. And I didn't mean...
Torn apart. Yeah, that would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Deke, brother. Yeah, I love the way Deacon Week is putting that in the chat. Torn apart. Eaten alive. Word. Now, what are we doing here? Why do we need to pop in and see Addie? Oh, got to get the arm treated.
I can't do this anymore.
It's okay, I'm fine. What's going on?
I'm a goddamn veterinarian. I went to school to cure colic and heaves and hoof disease. Does this look like a fucking hoof to you?
Addie?
No, you saw what happened to Boozer. I can't do this.
Hey, shh.
There's
Addie.
so many wounded.
Addie.
And so many dying.
Addie?
Deacon, I am not a doctor.
Okay, maybe not.
I generally don't use any of the crafted melee weapons. I run with the fire axe until you are able to get the superior metal axe. Just because they have the highest damage.
So Addie's not a doctor. Huh? Okay, so you're not a doctor. You still saved Boozer's life.
None of the merchants are here, are they? Okay.
For something.
Pretty good with training equipment.
Hit the saddlebag so we can fill up the ammo on this sniper rifle.
It wasn't just the looting, which started almost overnight. It was everything. People just going nuts.
Yeah, Addie's all we've got, man. Yeah.
Hey, Deke.
Yeah, I do think they should have just given Schizo to Deacon and Boozer, but well, then there wouldn't be a story.
To check on the deck cords, but I should have just come straight here and
Like, without Schizo as an antagonist, there's nothing for the protagonist to do.
When I was a kid,
You have to have conflict to push the story forward.
Can't even guess.
well, I waited till morning.
Jose G, welcome in, man. I wish. Jose's asking, can you recommend another zombie game like Days Gone or The Last of Us? That's the problem, right? There is nothing else quite like Days Gone. I mean, The Last of Us is good. It's a good game. Very different, in my opinion. You know, The Last of Us is more linear rather than open world. It's very different gameplay loop because you're not like establishing trust with the camps and building credits with various camps and stuff. There's none of that. So, I mean, yeah, to me, The Last of Us is very different from Days Gone. In fact, one could even say that The Last of Us is less action-oriented, where Days Gone is an action game to me. The Last of Us kind of punishes you for not using stealth.
Boozer, I'm heading to the gate. You ready?
Oh, Adam says try out Project Zomboid. I'm familiar with Project Zomboid. My good friend Ryan also. That's one of his all-time favorite games. Fuck yeah, it's personal. Yeah, there's nothing else quite like it, man. Nothing else quite like it. I would say that Mad Max, the video game called Mad Max, is similar to Days Gone. It has a very similar vibe and atmosphere, and it also has a very similar gameplay loop, but it's not a zombie game. It's just an open world action adventure type game where you're exploring, establishing trust with local camps, upgrading your weapons, upgrading your vehicle that you explore with, things like that. But yeah, nothing else quite like Days Gone.
Nice rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, chain. Yeah, I've never actually played The Last of Us Part 2 on grounded difficulty. I have played The Last of Us Part 1 on grounded, but that was a New Game Plus playthrough. Because I did a normal playthrough, and then I did a hard playthrough, and then I did a New Game Plus on grounded. But that was years ago when PlayStation remastered The Last of Us 1 for PS4. Oh, Stray Panther, you just got Mad Max. And Monster Hunter has your heart. Interesting, I've never played that one either. Chaminda Pereira, welcome in. Good evening.
Jesse, Carlos, whatever the hell he's calling himself.
Gotta go pick up my bombs. Almost forgot.
Golf course and resort. Just south of the lodge is the Crescent Lake Reservoir. Now we blow that dam, that lake's gonna flood down into the valley and it's gonna drown them all.
Maybe there's an alternate universe where Days Gone did get sequels and remasters and well, it got a remaster, but reboots and sequels and shit.
Probably won't do much to it, but it'll do enough damage to the rest of the Ripper compound.
I remember to get those. Phoenix, you have not played Mad Max yet, but you picked it up for $5. Oh, that is a hell of a deal. Especially for $5, that is a fucking incredible game for $5.
How to get into the Iron Butte Valley without being seen, yeah?
Ooh, yeah, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I'm interested in that one. May actually play that one before too long. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do after we finish this Days Gone permadeath run. I mean, chances are we're... Yeah, I know, right? Claire looks at me and says, so confident. Chances are... Yeah. Chances are, I mean, we may not survive this run. Are we gonna... If we die during this permadeath run, well, we have to start over because it's whole game. So we would have to just start a fresh playthrough. But I don't know what I want to do, man. Like, let's say we do finish this. What am I going to play next? I don't fucking know. I haven't decided yet. I was considering a Dead Space remake playthrough. I had really considered that. Adam, we are currently on Survival 2, Permadeath, whole game. If we fuck up, it's game over, man. And this is the highest difficulty that Days Gone has to offer. All right, going to focus for a minute. Try not to run into a tree. Get Boozer killed. I wonder if getting Boozer killed would count as a death in this. It likely would. But I do not know for sure. James Guan asking, on average, how many times do you die per playthrough? Correct answer is generally 0. If I die, it's usually because of some stupid glitch or because I got cocky. Just like didn't bother to heal in time or something like that.
I see him.
Now, hang on. Let me focus for a minute. We'll chat here in a bit.
Cover. Need cover. Find cover. They're down. They're down. Bring him low. Stop. More Rippers. Damn it, I got him. They are free.
Loser, don't you get up here and block my line of fire. Don't you fucking do it.
I will cleanse you with fire!
Loser, I know you hate Rippers, but I'm gonna need you to calm down, homeboy.
You okay?
We got them all? Okay, that's all of them. Nice. Better. See, that bit can be a little bit difficult. I generally take some damage in this part. Adam Anderson asking, how did you kill 25% of hordes on Survival 2 difficulty? And my answer is, how do you not? Knowing what you unlock, how do you not? Yeah. And so the correct answer is, you too can kill 25% of hordes, even on Survival 2 difficulty, if you follow the Horde Killer Masterclass. There you go, man. And I'm not being funny, I'm being completely serious. It really is simply about knowing where the hidden loot locations are. There are places where you can pick up fully crafted items that are ready to be used, even in the earliest hours of the game. As soon as you get your bike from Copeland's camp, you can go to the early game hidden loot locations and pick up grenades, attractor bombs, pipe bombs, all kinds of cool shit. And you use those to eliminate those 4 early game hordes to get the SMP9 unlocked. Well, where the fuck is Boozer? Oh, yeah, he's already back on the bike. All right, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so you can, as soon as you get the bike from Copeland, you can go straight to the hidden loot locations, gear up, and then go kill 4 hordes. And that is in my Unlock Your SMP9 early video, which is right there. Honestly, I would say if you're looking for some beginner horde killer tips, check out the Unlock Your SMP9 early video. Because that's the one that will teach you where those early game hidden loot locations are and some easy ways to engage the early game hordes that you need to get your SMP9. Once you have the SMP9, the horde killer version of the SMP9, it becomes a lot easier to start taking on the hordes. And like I say, if you want specifics, if you want to know exactly how I hit 25% of the Horde Killer how you hit 25% of the Horde Killer storyline and unlock the auto shotgun early, just check out the earlier episodes in this series. You'll see one that is titled Auto Shotgun Early. Okay, I think we're ready to push forward. Now, I have found in my experience, when you clear this Nero checkpoint earlier during the ride back to Lost Lake, then you don't have a shitload of Rippers in here. If you do not clear the checkpoint,
head south from here.
then you have a higher chance of having a shitload of Rippers in here. But yeah, that's why I do it. If,
More bounties.
See, I've had the opposite experience. That's why I started doing it this way.
Wait, did you clear it on the way back?
I did.
I've stopped doing that because it's
Yeah.
easier this way.
I know. That's what I'm saying is like, it's different for you. I don't know why.
But everyone else, people were like doing it that way.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I saw that. You decided to not clear this Ripper. I'm sorry. You decided to not clear this Nero MMU. And when you came through, you didn't have Rippers. Where for me, it is the opposite. If I leave the Nero checkpoint unlocked, when I come back through, there are Rippers here. I do not know why it's different. I might do, just to test it out. Yeah. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Is that what? Oh, no, I'm certain of that. Because like I do things in the same order pretty much every time. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Drifter. Yeah, okay, so Drifter is coming in and saying, I always unlock this Nero checkpoint. Never get Rippers here. Interesting. Okay. Shaminda Pereira, I love your Horde killing videos. Well, thank you so much. I love making those videos. Now, the Horde Killer Masterclass is actually my absolute favorite video that I've made so far. I love that video. Yeah, Chain, I found that it works better if you throw the attractor and then break line of sight. But yeah, they will still follow the attractor even if they have eyes on Deacon sometimes. Oh yeah, Deacon Week. We had a problem earlier where the stream was freaking out and it kicked a lot of people out of the stream and the numbers haven't come back up since then. Like a lot of people dropped out and didn't realize we were still live. You do get a breaker though. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get a breaker either this time. Just a screamer. Y'all saw the screamer. Yeah, there's usually a breaker there as well. Yeah, no breaker this time, just a screamer.
They ain't gonna make this easy. Nope.
You got a heavy plus a friend right there. Yeah, that to me, that's what always happens if I do not clear the Nero checkpoint. There's always a Ripper heavy in there, and he's got some friends with him.
Look, you stay up here with Skizzo's rifle and keep him off me while I set the charges.
Deacon Week gets the breaker there as well, yeah.
Not much good in a firefight, but
fascinating. It's so crazy how it's so different for everybody. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know why. But I watched 8-Bit Terror's playthrough. I think I've seen her do it twice, where she decided to not clear that Nero checkpoint. And she came through and there were no Rippers there. And I know I've done it multiple times where I always clear the MMU. And there's no Rippers there. Because if I do clear it, if I don't clear it, then I get Rippers. It works that way every time.
All right. You ready? I'm heading in.
Yeah, stay low. Move fast.
You got it, brother.
Boozer! Oh, never mind. Go.
No. Now I gotta wait for him to stop.
Where do I set the first charge?
Gonna go ahead and pop
You see
Focus Cocktail. That does help in this bit.
Okay, I'm almost there.
I think the next two come in here. Right through that little break in the fence there. All right, I'm going to focus here for a minute, guys. Yeah, pay attention.
Done. All right, moving on to the next one.
If Boozer dies here, it very well may count as a death for my permadeath run.
Hey, Deke, you got
now, that is one advantage to Skizzo's rifle here. Being a semi-auto, it does have a high rate of fire. Where the Talon 7 does more damage, it will always kill with just a body shot, but it has a much lower rate of fire.
Deke?
I got him, Boozer.
Aw, sure was hoping for a headshot there. I'm going to pop another Focus Cocktail. We'll use as many as we need here.
Few less Rippers. Nice work.
Just move your ass.
You got this?
Oh, shit. I don't know if I got it or not, buddy. I'm gonna have to focus on this guy first. I do hate Schizo's weak ass rifle, man. It just does not deal enough damage per hit. Okay, that should be the helmet off of our Ripper Heavy. And there's a kill. Okay. Now we have these guys. It should be a little bit easier from here. I know we have a sniper that spawns over there in a minute. That can complicate things.
More Rippers! Where do I set the next charge?
Ricky called it the penstock, the big pipe at the base of the dam.
I do find it interesting, even on survival difficulty, it still marks the enemies on your minimap. If you are spamming your minimap, you can still see red blips when enemies are incoming.
Third charge. In position.
Just move your ass.
Okay, you try doing this with one hand and a blade.
Hey, come on, man. Sometimes I wish I had a blade hand.
That wasn't so hard.
There we go. Red blips.
Rippers! Coming!
Yeah.
Can barely see them all the way over there.
Open fire! Shit! Rippers!
No, there's one more. There he is. And at least one more.
What do you say? I do my job and
That should do it. There'll be like one or two more coming out down here. Survival 2 does have a heads-up display and mini-map if you click R3. If you're on PlayStation, you click R3. I'm not sure what the command is on PC, but you can only temporarily bring up the heads-up display and mini-map.
As fast as I can.
Okay, now it's time. Let's go. Now, the minimap doesn't normally show enemy movement. You know, normally you have like the red blips to show you where enemies are on your minimap. That normally doesn't work on Survival 2 at all. Only specifically for this mission. It shows you the Rippers that are down there at the dam.
Holy shit.
Llama Rob, got to take your leave, man. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Be safe and hydrated. We see you later, man. Namaste.
Well, that never gets sold, does it?
Oh, Shaminda, you said your VGA card got overheated? No shit. Is your computer okay?
Let's go find Jesse.
Brother, you did a hell of a job back there.
Yeah? I thought I was...
Yeah, see, we are able to bring up the minimap temporarily in order to view like the path toward our mission objective.
Shit. You remember when we got trapped by that horde in Tumalo?
Actually, hang on. I'm going to refill my ammo from the saddlebag here. There we go. Oh, ammo full. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't count your ammo when you're using Schizo's rifle at the dam. That's interesting.
How many you think we killed?
I don't know.
Not nearly enough.
They had it coming, right?
Yeah, they had it coming. Guess we all do.
All right, looks like we go in on foot from here. You want to stay and keep any stray rippers from ripping off my bike?
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. And fuck that. This?
I agree, Kaze. I generally turn the headlight off on the bike. Generally speaking, I just turn it off. It's kind of a habit. Hop on the bike and tap down on the D-pad to turn it off.
Come on, let's head to the lodge.
Funny, you can actually see better without it in most cases.
Jesus.
This must be what it looked like after Noah's flood. Came in Washed away all the wicked.
Yeah, except God had nothing to do.
Good, we do have a couple of mines. So something I like to do before we get spotted here, I like to plant a mine on each side here. It can help to prevent you from getting flanked here.
Oh, they didn't. They just don't know it yet. That'll do it.
Then you can hold this position more easily for a while.
Deke! Our left! Our left!
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, we do.
Guess that worked.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, man, a little too slow. Oh, that is some heavy fucking firing coming.
Oh, come on, you sons of bitches!
There we go. Alright. Gonna go ahead and heal.
Where is he?
At your mom's house. Okay, so we got our heavy with the MG45. And we got our sniper. And we've dealt with the ones that were trying to flank us as well. I think we're going to go ahead and use another focus cocktail. No reason not to, really.
First of us. Hey! Over here, you son of a bitch! Oh, come on, you sons of...
Okay, and then we got some regular swarmers down there. I'm going to let that breaker eliminate those swarmers. And we're going to move in and take out the breaker.
Oh yeah, that's a breaker.
So if we can get him in Boozer's smoke bomb, that works. Oh, we might even be... Oh, that wasn't a tractor. Boozer threw in a tractor? Why did he do that? So let's see if we can get this stealth kill on this breaker. Like a legit stealth kill. That would be fun. Because you can use a smoke bomb to stun them. Whoa! Okay, alright, so we're healing. He did get a hit on me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a smoke bomb on him and then go in for the kill. There you go. You have the executioner skill. All you need is one smoke bomb. There we go. Alright. And I am going to go ahead and run around and pick up some loot here. Shit, we're going to go ahead and heal up too, motherfucker. Doing that. Alright. Grab some ammo. Make sure all my magazines are fully loaded. All right. Free bandage. What are we doing on bandages, by the way? Oh, we're now full up on bandages. I could use a med kit, but we're full up on bandages. Yeah, I can't imagine. It was that Deacon Week. You run a little side job, mowing yards and stuff. I know I've worked jobs where you have to work outside in the summer. Man, I can't imagine having like a landscaping or lawn maintenance type job this time of year. That's brutal, man. You a bad motherfucker, that's for sure. Hey, Bader. Welcome in, hey, Bader. What's going on? So shit, we're kind of full up on ammo and supplies, or most of our stuff. Haven't needed hardly anything from these corpses. A rag, that's handy. Let's see, we got this sniper up here. Can we get to him? Oh, he's falling down. All right, pushing up. Durf X, what's up, Durf? Oh, we got that med kit we needed too. Nice. Shit, took another hit.
Sam! Moving back. Retreat!
So I mentioned one thing I am doing differently on this playthrough. I am making sure to heal up every time that I take damage. Like as soon as I take damage, I try to heal up. Because this is a permadeath run, man. One mistake and we're dead. It's game over.
Falling back. Pull back. You heard them.
Good, we just got that bandage replaced. Nice. Now, I did get a tip from someone in the chat earlier. We are going to try it. I'll be honest with you guys. This is one encounter I'm a little bit worried about. And actually, whoa, leaving mission zone, but there's a corpse over there, man. I was going to go loot him. All right, so check this out. We've got some skill points here that I totally forgot to spend. What is it? Health cocktail and stamina cocktail. So we already have the skill that improves the initial recovery and duration of stamina cocktails. So we don't need that. None of those are going to be helpful against Carlos. What is the one? This is focus cocktails. Here we are. I'm going to go ahead and spend this skill point on the one that improves the initial recovery and duration of a health cocktail. And shit, we might as well go ahead and get the focus one too. We have the extra skill points. Having this skill, hyper focus, would have actually helped in the last mission at the dam shooting Schizo's rifle, because we used a shitload of focus cocktails. That would have helped. Wish I had thought of that. Too late now. Yeah, hey, Bader, nice to see you. I recognize the name. I know you've been around before. Welcome back, man. We have Matthias Cisterna. Welcome in, Matthias. Yeah, heal every time you get hit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the healing items are really plentiful, so it kind of doesn't matter. Just keep your health full all the time. But yeah, I'm doing that mostly because it's a permadeath run, and survival too, where you do take a lot of damage per hit. I get in a really bad habit normally of like, it's fine, we'll be okay. Once my health gets really low, well, then I'll heal up. Not this time. On this run, I'm healing up as soon as I take damage. Like a lot of times when you get hit, you're staggered for a few seconds and you can't heal right away. But as soon as it gives me the controls where I can heal, I fucking heal. All right. Okay, so we have all of the cocktail abilities. So yeah, what I was saying, I was given a tip by someone in the chat earlier. Right before you go in to deal with Carlos, pop a stamina cocktail. It does not work. Okay, so I'm being told by 8-Bit Terror, who knows her shit, it doesn't actually work. Yeah, we're going to try it just to see. Now, what information are you going off of to say that it doesn't work? Someone told you that, you tried it, didn't seem to do shit. I felt like those were headshots, man. See, here I am getting cocky again. Kind of can't help myself.
That's the last of them.
I know, I can't help myself pushing up on them.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, darling. Cheers.
These guys seem more jacked up than usual.
Hell yeah. They must have snorted up.
And there was some ammo down here, too. But we don't need that going in against this asshole. Rag, sterilizer. We can go ahead and make a bandage. Let's see. Logan says, hey, I can't find the playlist that helps with giving XP fast for trust levels. So you may be using the wrong search terms. XP is different than trust levels. XP, experience points, is how your character levels up and gets skill points. And the trust levels are what affect the camps. I don't know that I have a specific video for getting trust with the camps. Yeah, it is pretty straightforward, just doing jobs for the camps. Like I was saying earlier, if you check out the list in the lower left-hand corner, the Nero checkpoints, infestation zones, ambush camps, hordes, encampment jobs is another one. Those are how you get trust levels with the camps. And so that's really the best way, is just clearing the map in that. Like, let's say specifically you want to raise your trust level with Hot Springs Camp. You would do activities in the Belknap region around the Hot Springs Camp. So you would be doing things like the Nero checkpoints, infestation zones, ambush camps, the hordes. You would be doing that kind of stuff in this region, and also her camp jobs, the orange map marker camp jobs. And then another way to do it is if you have under the survival tree, you have the skill called the Butcher. I do actually recommend getting this skill fairly early so that you can get more meat from every animal you harvest. Even if you don't go out hunting the animals, you will be getting attacked by wolves. And so every time you get attacked by a wolf and you kill it and you skin it, you'll get 3 to 5 pieces of meat every single time. Just from getting attacked by the wolves, you can end up with hundreds of pieces of meat. Like, for example, you can see on this screen here, lower left, you see the looks like a steak, a stack of steaks, and it says 280. I currently have 280 pieces of meat to trade with the camps. Meat is worth more trust than the bounties are. You can trade in bounties for trust, but meat is worth more trust than the bounties are. So that's another way to kind of help yourself. If you're almost at level 2, trade in a few pieces of meat and you'll hit level 2 pretty easily. So that's just a couple of quick tips for how to do that. Yeah. Okay. So I do need a moment. This is one of the fights I was actually a little bit worried about. This one could go badly. If we fuck this up, it's game over. So let me hit that liquid courage. And then we're going to hit a stamina cocktail and a health cocktail as well. We're going to go ahead and use that and see if it makes any difference during this mission. All right, I'll chat with y'all in a minute.
Brothers and sisters, we are
There's no way you're getting up there.
orders do not come from the town. They do not come from the false God. They come from the lost.
Here.
They
No.
will be brought
I'll boost you up.
Okay, listen. If something happens to me, there's a trail not far from here.
No. Listen, that is not Carlos up there, okay? Not this founder, rest in peace. It's fucking Jesse Williamson. Fucking low-life piece of shit scumbag who got what was coming to him. All right. Now you fucking go up there.
Cocktails have probably worn off by now. Maybe if you skip the cutscene, it's still active. All right, we're in it, man. We'll see what happens. Getting high with Jesse. My hands are sweating. That doesn't happen for me very often. You can ask Claire.
Time to get low. Damn it,
I'm generally not very connected to my emotions, even to the point that I don't feel anxiety. My palms are sweating.
Brought low.
Can't check it.
Do you remember back in the day? You and Boozer held me down while Jack burned the flesh from her back. Those memories kept me from being free. Jack thought I was crazy. But I knew what you were. Mongoose!
Hey, Jesse!
I was one of you!
Rippers! Oh, that's right. They're all dead.
But you see what you did? You see the scars on my flesh? The scars that kept me from being found.
That's it. Flawless. Yeah. Flawless victory. Probably not, yeah. Yeah, maybe the health cocktail or maybe the stamina cocktail helped. I don't know. I don't think that it, I mean, honestly, and I'm not being cocky here. I'm talking like how the fight played out. I don't think I needed it. By not spamming your dodge, you don't use as much stamina. Many of those attacks, you can simply step back. And then when he goes in for the big attack where he sticks his machete in the ground, those you have to dodge. And then you step in and attack.
It's done. And I couldn't have done it.
So, Logan, for XP specifically, to get experience points to level up Deacon and get more skill points, that is answered in the video. It should just be level up fast. Claire is going to put a link in the chat for you to make it easy. So 8-Bit Terror is going to link it in the chat for you. So that way you'll be able to go straight to the video that teaches you how to get more experience points quickly. Avastov, welcome in. Avastov, how you doing? Oh, I see Durf. You're recently replaying because you got a PC. Right on, man. How are you enjoying your PC playthrough? Matthias, we did get the skill that increases damage from the boot knife, but I don't know that actually affects this boss fight. It seemed to take the same number of hits that it would normally take, like the same number of dodge and attack, dodge and attack, dodge and attack. It was like the same number of rotations. I don't think it made that much difference in this boss fight.
Yes, I just figured.
And I usually don't have that skill at this point.
Probably.
Deacon Week is saying it does, but very little. The skill that doubles the damage of the boot knife. Yeah, I do have it this time, but I normally don't, and I really didn't notice any difference myself.
I thought maybe you weren't there, or you just didn't give a shit.
It's basically a quick time event. Yeah, it's kind of separate and removed from normal gameplay. Yeah. But your health and your stamina, like your max health and your max stamina, do make a difference. If you have been putting injectors into stamina and you have been putting injectors into health, that does make a difference even in this one.
Shit, we're living through.
And it is possible to do with 0 injectors. Go check the 8-Bit Terror channel. Oh, shit, Derp, how the fuck did you get a 5070, man? I didn't even know those were available already. Damn, son.
Oh.
Video card, badass video card.
Amen.
Oh, sorry. Amen. Iron Mike is so funny in this scene.
Yeah, Ricky told me that I could find you here.
Oh shit, my phone died. That's why I'm disconnected from my watch. My phone is dead. Oh well.
You know, it's reason I haven't been
Yeah, I've ordered some more charger cables. I know you told me you hooked up some phone charging cables in here. I've never seen them. I don't know where you put them at. And she's looking around like, shit, I don't know where I put them. You're so funny. Yeah. Stickman 4131. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? That's my video editor right there working on another video for me as we speak. Let me know if you need anything on that, Stickman.
Everybody's got a choice. Deke.
No, I'm just giving him a shout out. I'm just giving him a shout out. I'm not saying he should be working on my video right this second. I'm not saying it, but you should know. Hey, Stickman, what's up, buddy?
You know the reason we're going to hell is we can't figure out that us is every goddamn soul that ain't walking around in shit-stained pants trying to eat.
Yeah, Deacon Week, that's one thing I love about being here in Colorado, man. Like, I'm originally from Texas. Just recently, the first time I mowed my yard for this season, it was mid-May, May 13th or so, right in the middle of May. Dude, back in Texas, it would have been like 90 degrees and 80% humidity. Here in Colorado, and I'm talking at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I usually get up pretty early to mow the yard. Back in Texas, it would be 90 degrees, 80% humidity. Here in Colorado, I was up at 7 a.m. doing the yard work. It was like 62 degrees. Fucking beautiful outside. Oh, okay. Stickman, I'll have a look at that. Unfortunately, my phone just died.
Skizzo.
Matthias, we've already done the Sawmill, bud. We already did it. We did it earlier in this same episode. I really need to change the title of this episode. I'll edit the title to be Sawmill Horde Early. But yeah, we actually did that earlier this evening. I wanted to take out the Sawmill Horde before going into Iron Butte with Skizzo, because when you go into Iron Butte with Skizzo, you end up losing a lot of your supplies. So I was like, well, fuck it. Let's go kill a horde and use those supplies first. Boom. Now, people keep telling me the Ripper axe is good and the Ripper blade is good. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't even know what that is. The fire axe has way better damage. Yeah, Matthias, sorry you missed it, buddy. It's just earlier in this episode. When we wrap up here, you'll be able to run it back. We're probably 30 minutes into the episode or so, something like that. You'll be able to see where we did it. Oh, Deacon, you said Deacon Week. You said something about another reason why you hated mowing the yard today. Oh, you've got a customer that's difficult to deal with. I see. And we have that thing where there are no merchants here. That's weird. I think there's supposed to be merchants here at this point. Pretty sure the merchants are supposed to be here at this point. Let us save the game. Yeah. And let us load the game. Yeah. See if the merchants are back. Oh, no, man. I tell you what, dude. Ain't no motherfucking way I would be mowing somebody's yard without getting paid for it. I would beat a motherfucker's ass, dude. Like, I have a story for you. Okay, it's story time. I'm going to share a story from my personal history. One of my favorite people in the world I used to work for a long time ago. This man is about 6'2". He's a Leo, and he looks kind of like a lion. He is like if you had a human crossed with a lion, right? 6'2", really big guy, lean and muscular, right? Long hair, covered in tattoos, and he was a bricklayer. It was my boss. I used to work as I'm sorry. Oh, I said that wrong. I'm sorry, Jay. I apologize, brother. He was a stonemason. We used to joke about bricklayers. He was a stonemason. All right. And so what we would do is we would make like really fancy waterfalls. It was like stonework waterfalls. And we would do like if you have your fireplace and your chimney covered up with stonework and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff we did. And sometimes we would literally have to roll boulders into place to make some of these features, these water features that we would do and stuff. Yes, mason. He was a stonemason. So specifically stoneworker. The man was an artist. He was really good at what he did. But from working with stone and rocks all day long, he was just really strong, you know, just massive, big guy, used to using his body to make his living, you know. So we had this one customer that we were doing a job for. I know, right? Using his body to make his money. He would think that was funny. But anyway, we had this one customer. I'm sorry, let me describe the scene a little better. We're on the job site working. We're filthy. We're covered in, like, we've been mixing cement. We've been beating on rocks. We've been breaking up rocks to make smaller rocks for exactly where we want them to go, you know, chipping away at them to put them exactly where we want them. So my boss is standing there and he's got his stonemason's hammer in his hand. I don't know if you've ever seen a stonemason's hammer, but they're unique. They don't look like a normal hammer. They look more like a weapon that a dwarven warrior would carry into combat. If you're like into Dungeons and Dragons and shit, you know, you have like somebody like Gimli from Lord of the Rings. It looks like a hammer that he would carry into combat. The head of the hammer is a sharp square. I'm talking sharp edges, perfect 90-degree angles. It's not rounded like a normal hammerhead, which looks kind of safe and friendly. It looks like a fucking weapon. It's got like sharp, square, 90-degree angles. And the back of the hammerhead is a spike, just a sharp spike. It's like a chisel. So imagine this dude just standing there. We're just working. We're doing our job. And he's got this hammer in his hand that looks like a fucking weapon. Okay. And we're trying to work. And the boss, the guy who hired us to do the job came down and he was like, man, sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to pay y'all on Friday. I'm waiting on a client to pay me and I don't have any money until my client pays me. And like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to pay you and your workers on Friday. And Jay just looked at him, just kind of towered over him, just standing there holding that hammer in his hand. And he just looked at him. And he said, sir, you realize I beat on rocks for a living, right? And just gave him a moment for that to sink in. And you can take that two ways, right? You can take that sentence two ways. One is saying, I work very hard for my money. I beat on rocks for a living. I work hard for my money. Another way to take that is, dude, I beat on rocks for a living. What if I get my hands on you? And I love how calm and quiet he was. Just, sir, you realize I beat on rocks for a living, right? We had our checks on Friday. We had our motherfucking checks on Friday. I don't know who that man had to hurt to go get the money to get us paid on Friday, but we had our checks on Friday.
Hey,
And that is something that has that's fireworks. I apologize for the noise. But that is something that has stuck with me my entire life. Just that calm, quiet delivery of a very clear threat. Sir, you realize I beat on rocks for a living, right?
What you did for
Love
us, how you, the Rippers.
Yes, please.
All of them. I know.
Claire needs to know what to name her cow.
Yeah, look.
Cows in Stardew Valley. If you were playing Stardew Valley, what would you name your cows?
Look.
All of the chickens are named Rex, by the way. R-E-X, R-E-X-X, R-E-X-X-X, Rex.
Remember? I don't know.
And so on.
I guess I'm just.
Oh, God, let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, Matthias, I do have to agree. The fast melee weapons, since they have a higher attack rate, they probably technically have a higher damage per second. I prefer higher damage per hit, myself personally. That's what I usually go for.
You waiting for something?
Yeah. Damage per second might matter since there are no iframes anymore. All right, now the very first thing I need to do here is put my Talon 7 back in my sniper rifle slot.
Okay, then.
And then, where's my bike? Fill it up from a saddlebag. Yoink. So we have my shotgun, my sniper rifle, and my sidearm are now correct.
Blair, how you doing?
And let's see. Oh, Carol Beck, your brother is a stonemason. Yeah. That man knows what hard work is then. I did that for one full summer. I worked maybe almost a year, actually. I'm part of that summer.
Be safe.
But yeah, that was a hell of a job. Tom B, welcome in. Oh yeah, the last fight with Schizo. I'm not really worried about that one in particular. I do have a pretty solid method for beating that specific encounter where you have to approach Schizo at the end of the game. But I will say the one that is worrying me, now that we're done with the Carlos fight, that was my number one concern, was Carlos fight. Now that we're done with that, shit, let me make a save game, actually. Now that we're done with the Carlos fight, the only one that's really worrying me is the fight when you go to the nursery, like before you get to that last encounter with Schizo. I am actually worried about that. In my last playthrough, I died several times in that part, like where you have to go down and save Weaver from Schizo, and then you have to go down, you have to clear all the soldiers from that area. I died several times in that bit. It was my fault. I was getting overconfident, and I was trying to hold one position for too long. I should have been moving around more. I probably should have been healing up more often as well. So it was kind of my fault. I'm aware of the mistakes I was making that was getting me killed in that bit. But that's the one part where I usually do take at least one death on my playthroughs. So it is possible we may get to that last one bit. And that may end our permadeath run. But we'll see. We got past Carlos tonight. Flawless. I must say I was rather pleased with myself getting through that one. Absolutely flawless this time. So that was cool. Glad we got that done. She named the cow Schizo. Oh, I see. Hey, check it out. Sweet Ellis Cookies is here. One of our cows is named Deacon. Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, he can absolutely one-shot you. Yeah. The Who Fan. What's up, Who Fan? Yeah, some mistakes were made, man. And I tried that too. Carol, I see your comment there, like climbing back up the ladder. They kept throwing grenades at me. I would get a grenade thrown at me and the grenade would one-shot me. So I'm a little bit worried about that. We will probably hit some focus cocktails and some health cocktails in that bit. Maybe that'll help. And I will remember to not try and hold one position for too long. I'll try to move around a bit. But we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, so let's see. That is it for me for tonight. We accomplished the objectives we had for tonight. We have fully unlocked the Iron Butte region now. So I will, in the next episode, we'll very likely be clearing the Iron Butte region. We'll go clear the ambush camps over there. We'll get the Nero injectors over there, the remaining Nero injector, and we'll probably kill the Iron Butte Horde as well while we're there. Just, I mean shit, we're going to be there. Why not? But yeah, that is it for me for tonight. Echo Warzone. I'll see you popping in at the last minute. Good to see you here. Thank you for being here anyway. And yeah, please have your notifications on. My stream schedule is kind of weird these days. Even I don't know exactly when I'm going live next. I may be here tomorrow. May not be back till Wednesday. I don't fucking know. Turn your notifications on, and then you'll know when I do go live. That's it for me, man. Thanks again for being here. I will see y'all on the next one. Good night.